Alright. So you guys finished brunch with Brody.
Brunch with Brody.
Join a dashing rogue, a charming bard, a witty warlock, and a reclusive ranger on an epic D&D adventure. They're quite likely to throw away a critical on a goof, and bring up a natural one in dire circumstances. And I'm your Dungeon Master, Kyle. I deal with the fallout. Nat 1. That's just how we roll.
I thought it was just drinks.
It's just a meal. I have no idea what time of day it is, actually.
I think it was like, it got towards evening. Yeah, how do we tell time under
reflection of the daytime and the lighting or anything like that?
They're a bit warm.
Like in my internal brain, I'm thinking like there's phosphorescence and it's like tied to the day and night cycle, but that's...
There should be windows in the trees when you get high enough.
Because they're like skyscrapers.
We're underground.
Yeah.
You are underground, but right now you are.
Okay.
But what I'm saying in terms of telling time, phosphorescence not necessarily, because phosphorescence itself is tied to the trees. But if you were to go up into any one of the numerous tree building things, there will be windows and stuff to let in light, natural light.
And the trees are cool with this? Are they still growing? Do they care? What's the tree's opinion on this? Is this a symbiotic relationship or a parasitic relationship?
Technically, it's neither. There's a third. I mean, it's closer to parasitic, but there's one where the host is not harmed. And
I forgot what that's one.
me too. I'm gonna have to look that up because I should know that. Fucking monsters, but
Are there more than
they
one
coexist.
entrance and exit?
yes.
Did we come in the main entrance or like a side entrance?
I don't think there's any real main entrance. Most of the trees have an entrance exit kind of thing.
Okay.
This one was a smaller tree, and they're just dotted around. It's helter skelter.
I'm guessing
But-
they're kind of hidden.
It doesn't expand too far, does it? Because I thought the trees would just crush True Flight if they ran into her.
That's correct. It's not, in terms of land area, not the biggest. But unlike all the other cities, this grows vertical. Hella vertical. Commensalism. Or commensalism.
Sorry, one more
Never
question.
heard that before.
What do you think the population would be?
Now, or...
Let's say at this moment. Hundreds.
Oh yeah, easily. So, in terms of size, in this whole continent, you had Leafside first, huge. Aquarian second. Hirane third. This would be fourth in terms of population, which... a few thousand.
Wow, okay.
A few thousand. Densely packed, but...
Suppose it's not the settlers' first choice to live.
Population is mainly wood elves naturally, but they kind of stick to themselves. To give you a sense of scale, if you look at this world map, and if you look at the dense trees, dense forest, the 3 trees hexes, boom, 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 that area is the equivalent of Miyazaki, Oita, Kagoshima, and Kumamoto put together.
So ignore Nagasaki and Saga.
Everything north of Kumamoto.
Okay, alright.
And Fukuoka as well.
That's a hell of a lot of forest.
That's a lot of forest.
The one tree forest, the lighter growth, add that together, it is the size of Kyushu. I did the calculations when I got bored this week. It's huge.
So we're not just going to be
She's
wandering
like
around.
1.5 times the size of New Hampshire.
Wandering around to get from one end of a hex to the other would take you roughly about 3 days. It's 30 miles
Adventure's pretty big.
through
Wow.
dense forest.
No?
Sorry, I was thinking of what else.
No, you're good.
Lessons.
I don't think there's any real description-ish from them. It's just
They're elves.
Less than
Yeah.
They live in the woods.
basically.
Going 80 kilometers an
You're going 80 the whole time?
hour.
Oh,
90 to 100.
yeah.
I know.
Where?
I was just thinking, because I was thinking, wow, Kyushu's so big, but then I thought, no, Saturday I just drove from one end to the other in 4.5 hours. It's not that big.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
And then
Expressway?
I said,
Yeah.
and then Sid said going 80, and I was like, going 80? And he was like,
90 to 100.
90 to
I go 100 straight all the way.
There was some crazy ass people on the road.
Yeah, it was pretty hectic.
I go faster than 100.
Sorry.
I would if my car could do that. Before we begin, this could be important. I need to know exactly what each of your not alliances. That's the wrong word. Alignment is,
Damn.
or
I
at
was-
least the closest that you can think of.
Chaotic good.
All the way.
Yeah. Yes.
Neutral good. Almost lawful. No, not lawful good, but neutral good. I would say.
Let me double check on that, but I'll put that down for right now.
Feel free. Double check.
You do some crazy shit every now and again, but I would probably lump you in as good overall.
Really? Crazy shit.
I mean, the whole vampire thing.
Fair
Sometimes.
Cade.
I made Hans as neutral, and I feel I've been playing the last several sessions as neutral, so I'm going to go with neutral.
Pure neutral?
Yeah.
I would put you more towards good. Simply because you do have, I don't know if I put a loyalty, if that's the right word. Maybe a kinship to the Charm Squad. Pure neutral means you would turn on your friends in an instant, depending on the situation. We've had this discussion before. You do kind of teeter on that edge. Pure neutral, I think I'm trying to remember what a good description is like someone fighting to destroy like a kobold village for some reason, but then instantaneously, like literally almost instantaneously, turning right around to defend them when something happens. We'll get to that. I'll put you down for neutral right now, though. Pure neutral.
Yeah, Han's definitely not a flip flopper.
No.
If that's what neutral is.
I think pure, that's because pure neutral is like druids, like they literally don't take sides in anything almost, and if they do, they're just as likely to switch back, like to almost in essence flip flop. Let me double check real quick. While I'm doing that, Cade.
I have chaotic neutral down here, but I don't know how I play.
It's not. It's okay. I have neutral silence. Kind of.
I
Let
feel
me
like you're
double check.
chaotic good.
Would you turn on us in an instant?
Where's your alignment?
We don't know.
Alignment.
There's a crystal sword in my throat.
Hans.
I don't
Hans.
have
I'm
that
rich.
right now.
I'm rich.
Charlie turns around. Charlie hears a slump and just sees Hans on his knees, 2 green holes in his chest.
Doesn't the neutral refer to like a government's?
In essence, yes. So let's go one by one. Just none of you are lawful good.
No.
No, definitely not.
No.
Creatures can be counted on to do the right thing as expected by society, which is like paladins. Paladins are a
I
great
hate
example.
society.
You are not lawful. I wouldn't put you as lawful. Any of you, frankly, as lawful. Period. Neutral good folk do the best they can to help others according to their needs.
To their own needs?
So folk do the best they can to help others according to their needs.
The other
So the others' needs?
The others' needs.
That's not Hans, though.
It's kind of Charlie.
So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. That does sound like chart. Chaotic good. Creatures act as their conscience directs with little regard for what others expect. That sounds like almost all of you.
Especially Adia.
But we'll go to lawful neutral. Individuals act in accordance with law, tradition, or personal codes. Monks are the perfect example of that. They don't follow society's laws, they follow their own. Neutral, period, is the alignment of those who prefer to steer clear of moral questions and don't take sides, doing what seems best at the time. None of you... So you take sides. All of you take sides to a certain degree. So I want to throw you at pure neutral. Chaotic neutral. Creatures follow their whims, holding their personal freedom above all else.
That sounds like Hans.
That sounds more along Hans's line. Barbarians and rogues and some bards are chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral.
Is that your final answer?
Chaotic doesn't necessarily mean bad. It's just, in terms, basically, the first part is, how do you deal with society's rules? The second part is, do you murder people on a regular basis? No, I'm kidding. The other part is, like, basically almost like a selfishness. Lawful evil, for example. Creatures methodically take what they want within the limits of a code of tradition, loyalty, or order. Hobgoblins are lawful evil. They rampage and destroy, but they have their own code. Neutral evil is the alignment of those who do whatever they can get away with without compassion or qualms. Drow. Straight up. Chaotic evil. Creatures act with arbitrary violence, spurred by their greed, hatred, or bloodlust. Demons and orcs. So.
Could you imagine playing chaotic evil characters? It's so annoying.
You would have to have a campaign, like, for a party at least, set up around chaotic evil creatures.
They'll probably be going against each other at every opportunity.
It would be...
Have you done it before?
Madness. Hell no. Those things usually do not last for more than a few rounds.
Yeah, there's no way you could... First of all, the chaotic evil characters are almost certainly going to end up dead. Like, if society is hunting them down, they're probably going to die.
Chaotic evil is that old adage, like...
Fuck it.
Too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
Second of all, could
Everybody
you imagine...
wants to be the big bad guy.
Could you imagine, like, we're chaotic evil, and... Kyle's trying to, like, make quests for us, and we're like, we kill the quest giver. It's like, okay, there goes the campaign.
Alright.
It's like you can do that in Skyrim, and then you can't do the quest anymore. It's not even fun.
So
In Morrowind, the game, you lose the game.
Yeah.
What are you, Cade?
You would be... Both of you, I think, would be probably chaotic neutral or chaotic good. Probably chaotic neutral.
I think more chaotic neutral for Hans.
I don't know. Am I good?
I
He's
feel
more
like you're
likely
good.
to walk across a bridge than jump off of it.
I think you're.
You might be
I'm on the
leaning.
good side.
You might be leaning. You are a lot of times the voice of reason.
Yeah.
But I'd say that's neutral. Like something that's logical isn't necessarily good.
That's true.
I wouldn't
And any voice of reason is purely self-centered.
I wouldn't pin Kate as good.
That's a good argument.
That's true.
That's a good argument.
It's like, what you're saying, I think it's going to get us killed, so let's not do that. Now I'm pointing at, people in general.
All right. Do you take sides in terms of things? The others can help out as well. Does Cade take sides?
I mean, in terms of if you ask the opposite question, do you flip-flop on your ideas? No, you don't.
I'm going to put you as chaotic neutral then right now. Just right now. We can work on that. And alignments do switch
I'm not
over time.
against being good, but I don't know if that's necessarily true.
I think it would be hard for especially a warlock that worships...
I don't know if the D is chaotic good.
No.
Like, I don't know.
Ideas just like
Chaotic.
get rid of the good, neutral, or bad, just chaos. Like chaos. Incarnate.
Like someone walks up to her with like a little bit of authority, it's like, who the fuck are you?
Good is Not the right word.
So, creatures act as their conscience directs with little regard for what others expect.
I think that sounds
idiot.
accurate.
That is chaotic
If
good.
that is the definition of chaotic good, then I'd say it.
And you're not like a malicious
No.
person, so yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And chaotic neutral creatures follow their whims, holding their personal freedom above all else. I think I would lump Kate with that.
Yeah.
And Hans, yeah.
What about Charlie?
I think he tries to help people out.
Are you
Might
just
lean
neutral
towards
good?
chaotic good, actually.
Chaotic good?
I don't see you as chaotic.
Or
Yeah, I don't see him as chaotic.
neutral good, actually. It
Yeah,
might be
neutral good.
Neutral good seems accurate.
That's why I had him pinned as.
Yep, actually, that's what I already had you as. Okay, cool. That works. Fantastic.
Okay,
Now,
go.
if you so wish, everyone should be at full health at this point. You've rested.
We've been partying hard this whole time.
Do we still keep our temporary hit points from the
No, because that was a battle, right?
Brody shock? But I was never damaged after that.
If you have a full rest, it goes away, doesn't it?
Yeah, it goes away. Especially if it's a salve, it'll soak in.
That's sad.
So, your options right now, Brody tells you that there is a lot of ground to cover.
Literally.
And he's been doing it piecemeal, slowly but surely.
It's only one guy.
That's the problem. It is only one guy. It'd be awesome if I had some help.
We would love to help.
Fantastic.
Helping sounds right up our alley.
Because we've just been discussing.
Yeah.
Arguments.
Yeah.
Sounds right up our
Allie.
tree trunk.
This is the face Brody has right now.
We just woke
Keep
up
your
and-
hands clean for the next one.
God. Is this like, did we just turn into like pun D&D now? Like,
Oh, Jesus.
That's like every session.
yeah.
If you guys wish to go shopping,
What money do we
secret
have?
artifacts or rare items.
What kind of store do they have here?
you got your potion shop. You get kind of the common run of the mill potion shops.
Is there a magician's
Stop
guild?
with
A
one
mage's guild, I mean?
Potions.
Oh yeah, we
What?
should get some soups. Soup pots.
Yeah. Super health potions.
Oh.
I thought you literally meant soup.
Let's just get some fucking soup.
Yes,
Clam
but there
chowder.
are no mages
Put that
here
in my
right now
pocket.
Why are there no mages?
because they've been called to Harane.
Oh.
Oh.
Are they
If
doing
you're-
something with the sandstorm?
Ah, yeah.
Yes, they are doing something. They are dealing with
Dude.
this.
Every
damn time.
Any
You
not
brought this
like,
on us.
Not like a red light district, but like an artifact shop.
A seedy looking.
Like, wow, this place has rare
A
items that
seedy
normally aren't
looking-
in a normal store.
Good lord.
It's a little- maybe the owner's a little nutty.
There is actually a store 3 trees down.
Is it run by a squirrel?
It is not run by a squirrel.
I wish.
Do squirrels do they exist in this world?
Yeah, squirrels do. Squirrel people, no. It's not run by a squirrel. That would be
I
awesome.
lost my D4.
Okay.
So, there is a place. It is at the tippy top of a tree. Fortunately, the Mages Guild hooked all these trees up with elevators, so you don't have to climb hundreds of feet of stairs going up.
That's nice.
And it's not the biggest shop. It doesn't rival like something you find in Aquarian or Leafside, but there's a couple of doodads here and there.
Is there a discount bin?
No.
I already don't like this place.
Got a keen eye for deal.
I already don't like this place.
There is a
Dia walks into
I'm just
fuck
kidding.
you.
there's a
The
stocking
hell
wood
you
elf.
try-
Price tag on one thing.
They'll be like, the hell you trying to sell here? God.
Fuck you.
Shut
Fucking cannabis, dude.
y'all.
Vaporize your brain.
So what's in the store?
Yeah, what is in this store?
Many things. Who would like to roll?
Me! Or
I would also like to roll.
Wait, before you
only
do,
one person
this
can
is
roll.
for the stock of the store. So whoever chooses to roll.
Anyone can roll.
sure, I'll go. 4.
Great.
Shit.
Pass it to Sid.
Oh, sorry. I was like,
Actually, and sorry, please roll again. I didn't tell you which roll to roll.
Oh.
D100, not a D20.
Oh, then see, there
That
we
makes
go.
a lot
We're
more
good.
sense.
Thank God.
While you're doing that, like I said, there's a stocky wood elf behind the counter,
Don't
close
roll
cropped
into it.
haircut, some glasses on.
Uh-huh.
Just looking at you guys.
I lean on the counter. Hey, what's up?
Not much.
Business booming?
I'll tell you what, business is sure booming.
Oh.
What's your name, dude?
You lay on the counter like this.
I'm on the counter like this.
And
Oh,
wait, what was
okay.
it?
It was 20.
20 and a D10 as well. D100 is that plus the 10.
Okay.
Isn't Charlie rolling?
You want to... Oh, wait, Charlie, you want to roll?
You can roll one, that one as well.
Go.
Just the D10,
The 7.
which is the 7. So,
oh, sorry.
no, you're fine. That works.
27.
That's awful.
That is actually quite awful.
Alright, we
There's
leave the
art.
store.
There's art?
Art.
There's art.
Is there anything interesting?
No offense. I like art, but I need to find
bet-
artists.
Ooh.
What about the...
Is there some good... Most of it is landscapes.
Uh-huh.
There are some paintings of figures that you
I've seen before.
know.
We've not seen before.
People you've not seen before. The most prominent one is actually quite tall as that bamboo thing right there. I mean, it's a huge portrait
Uh-huh.
of a paladin. Long blonde hair.
Uh-huh.
Very shiny armor. In his right hand is a spear, not a javelin, a spear. That looks to be made out of silver. In his left is a shield that is in the shape and curvature, carving. It's a lion's head shield.
Cool.
Also very shiny.
I point at the thing. Who's that? Who's that fellow over there?
Well, that fellow's Arturius Belmont.
Arturius
That sounds
Belmont.
familiar. Does
Should
it?
we know that name?
Yeah, who's this guy?
Oh, he's only the strongest man in the world, tell you what.
Really?
I've been watching King of the Hill, and that just sounded like Hank Hill to me.
Yeah, I forgot to answer. The guy's name is Frank Skrill. No, it's not strongest man in the world, strongest paladin in the world.
Cool.
Is he from around these parts?
He wanders in every now and again.
Cool.
When was the last time he was here? Or is he dead?
Ooh, no, he's not dead. Was that, or is he dead? Did he just die?
Or is he dead? You know?
Last time was about 3 months ago.
Well, did he say what he was up to?
Something about going to the Underdark.
I mean,
Arturius Belmont.
Arturius Belmont, the strongest man in the world.
No, the strongest paladin.
People just call him Artie.
Already.
do you have any way to get in contact with?
I'll tell you what, Gene. Macho Man Hans von Panzer climbing up the ladder.
Cream of the crop.
Arturius, you're not going to be able to hold that belt with Hans climbing the ladder.
Jesus Christ.
No, there is no way. There is, it tells you, there's no,
like, underground courier service.
No, the church, organization, I guess. Aquarium.
Oh.
Aquarium.
Home base is an aquarium.
Oh. Is that where the big church is?
It's one of the orders that he belongs to.
We need Arturius Belmont unless he's an absolute sham like that guy from Harry Potter.
Right.
Gilderoy Lockhart?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is he doing down in the Underdark? What is a paladin doing in
What
the Underdark?
is the Underdark? Because that sounds like something like the dank, like a dark part of my bed or something.
Sounds pretty.
You can explain the Underdark.
dank and dreary.
Okay.
Because
Resident
Charlie actually
expert?
knows about the Underdark.
I do. I speak
You speak
Undercommon.
Undercommon.
And I have deep speech. So the Underdark is... Now tell me if I get it wrong at all. But it's like... You know in Stranger Things?
Mm-hmm.
Never watched it.
The Upside Down?
Oh, but I've heard of
It's
that.
kind of like the Upside Down.
It's
Full of demons. monsters, and it's kind of like Blackreach. It's the way I imagine is like Blackreach.
That's it's a little bit like the Upside Down. It's not inherently evil though.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of nasty shit. So you're pretty much right. You played Skyrim, right?
Yes.
Blackreach.
Oh, okay.
It's basically like Land of the Lost without the dinosaurs. It's an underground world in essence. It's like a plane of it.
It's like a separate plane.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like a separate place, but it's still physically. It's just underneath everything.
And you have to find entrances into it.
Correct. The Underdark is home to races such as the Drow.
Oh, yeah.
Drow.
I always,
Drow.
yeah.
Those nasty motherfuckers.
There is the Deep Gnomes, the Snurflipin.
Gnomes.
They're kind of dicks too. There are some not necessarily benevolent, but okay races down there,
Okay.
like the Myconoids, mushroom people in essence, quite kind. But for the most part, the Underdark is like a big ass dungeon full of danger, full of nasties.
Sounds
Better,
dope.
better have
Yeah.
dark vision.
We all
Why'd
do.
you choose tundras?
You can choose another one.
I chose Arctic.
You get to have like 3 favorable terrains, I think, by the
Yeah.
time.
Once I hit that's my next ranger level. So going 3 fighter and then next ranger level.
Cool.
I'll have that.
So that's where he is right now. He commissioned this painting last time he was here.
And then he's selling it? Is it
And
like
then
a
is he
fan
coming to pick
poster?
it up?
Once he gets back.
Okay, I see.
What if we bought it instead?
But if he commissioned it, that means he owns it.
Yeah.
Then we'd have to buy it from him.
I'm unable to.
What
so.
if when he does get in, we can, if we left a message for him, when he
Sorry?
comes to pick up the art, would you give him the letter?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this Charlie's quest line?
Maybe it's his new quest line. Should it be from the group or do you guys
You
care
write
what
it.
I put in it? Okay.
Any other art?
Landscapes, there's Artorias Belmont.
Anything
Did we
that you
figure-
can carry?
This
Did
is
we
the
figure-
gallery. We walked in, we're like secrets,
This is
and
a
it's just a
gallery?
gallery.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
technically, right now, they're just out of stock of anything
Huh.
magical.
Wait, did we figure out the whole magic map, the treasure map thing that we got? We figured that out. It was like a song or something. The one that we got from the
That was
hobgoblins.
The map to the tree.
The tree. Okay, that was it. All right. Nothing similar to that.
Yeah, no treasure maps, no nothing like that.
They're like
No.
cute little portraits.
No.
Nothing that size.
Maybe we should commission some portraits and like give it out to people for be like, all right, remember the Charm Squad.
Yeah. Can we,
Yeah,
is
we
there
should
a resident
commission a
artist
portrait.
here?
Yeah.
There is.
Can
Let's
we
commit-
meet them?
We can have like a
if they're
trading.
not busy.
And we can have trading cards, and we can make different like. I already see
So
it now.
Yeah, the artist is here.
Can we see them? Are they busy? They have a studio?
We want an Adventurers Guild trading card game.
Yeah.
The artist can stop by later this afternoon.
Cool.
Cool. That way you can
We'd
play.
like
We
to
can.
make an appointment.
Yes, we would.
Alright,
That way,
appointment made.
we can make cards and we can give it to John B. and he can have it for people waiting to like eating ice cream,
So, like,
enjoy playing.
Photocopying in this
Yeah.
world.
What's the artist's name?
Yeah, what's his name?
Has no name. And this,
It's that good.
he just hasn't actually told me his name.
I peer at the painting looking to see if there's a signature.
There's not a signature, but a symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the Prince symbol?
If I remembered how to draw it, I would. I'm gonna draw a crude one real quick. But anyways, while I'm drawing this, any other inquiries?
I think we're good on art for now.
Who's the mayor here?
No mayor.
Is there any...
Who's
They're a
the head
commune.
boss?
No head boss.
They're a commune.
Or a commie.
In essence, or pure democracy, what have you.
Okay.
Cool.
I
Is there anything else to
guess.
check out? Is this the only shop?
No, for magical items, more or less.
Sorry,
These are
guys.
magical portraits?
No.
Are they like Harry Potter? Can they move? They talk?
Nope.
Aww.
They're just out of magical things at the moment.
Let's go meet Bro Delicious Death.
Should we pick up some potions?
Yeah, pick up
Yes.
potions. How much gold do we have? I don't even remember.
I need some soup pots. Or some alt pots if you got them. I'm assuming the next step up is ultra because
Yeah.
that's. Oh, what is it in Pokemon Hyper?
It's.
I don't know if there's
it's-
anything past superior. Here.
No,
Superior does imply that it is like
hyper.
the best.
It is implied the superior
There's no
product.
superior ball. There's no superior potion.
It just implies it's superior to a regular potion.
That would be confusing. It should be the most.
It's a comparative,
the
not a
most-
superlative.
The superiorest potion.
Oh God. Why?
Is a-
I think superior is modified by more and most.
It's actually a good question. I've never thought about superior.
The most superior potion.
The M soup pots.
I've got
You
a
haven't
little
encountered them yet.
Oh, there is actually one more. Very rare, supreme healing.
There it is.
Supreme.
Supreme, which I think is actually the superlative for superior. Which is 10d4 plus 20.
Wow.
He doesn't have any of those. He has superior.
That's savage.
Is this
Randy
a different
Savage.
shop? Or is this the same guy selling art?
Same guy. It is an arcane shop, not just an art
Oh,
gallery.
Alright, give us some soups for some discounts, man.
How much is... That can't be right.
We're bringing you business from the outside.
Yeah, we might be commissioning this artist.
Saleable.
We're supporting the local economy.
I heard there's a patron discount.
We chose to buy in Ivywood, not Leafside, because we know about the small time
Thank you.
economies.
I've never actually sold you guys superior before, have I?
No.
People keep giving us stuff.
We've given-
You
Yeah,
need to
so
you need to
cute.
go back and write thank you notes to all of them.
Oh no, how much are they?
500 gold apiece.
Oh.
That's a lot.
How much do you want? 40?
Just make it rain. Ducats.
How much gold do we have?
20,000?
No way.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
We have 20,100 at 38.
All right, time to.
Is that pretty standard price?
That's the lowest price for... Superior health potions are actually a rare magical item, which get very pricey very quickly.
I see.
Dude, I mean, we want to save money for whatever if we find some fancy new
What,
duds.
3 each? 2 each?
At least 2.
2 each.
Does anyone still have any? I have one superior potion.
I have 2.
I have just regular potions. So I
Alright,
would, like,
we'll take 5.
Sorry, I did not mean for that to slip on you.
We'll take
Fine.
5
Cool.
superior health potions. Everyone has 2.
okay.
Appreciate
Alright.
it.
Are these like beans?
No, they're tentacles.
Okay.
Beans.
17,638.
I don't think we can ever use beans in this world ever again.
No, we can and we will.
We must.
We must.
Let's do it in the forest.
Do you want? I will not roll this time. I will not plant.
Put it in the tree of life.
You can't plant a bee. That's called grafting. It's not planting.
Wait, what do we do? What if we
Let's graft some of the pyramid onto the tree of life.
That would be no.
no,
You wanna
what
kill the trees?
how about-
I'm
we
sorry
go-
for drawing bean-like tentacles and starting this conversation.
what about if we get right to the edge
Then
where the
try to
place where
edamame.
True Flight would come and try
I-
to grab
I
us. Then we
looked at them,
plant
like,
something and then wait
Yeah,
and
they're
pop
like
and see what
sugar
happens.
peas surrounding an eye. It's as hard as it might be sugar peas. I don't know. Maybe.
So we have 6 magic.
I'll go with
beans.
tentacles.
It should be tentacles. Alright, so 5.
2 superior potions. What? How much health does that fill?
Superior is 8d4
D4 plus 8.
8.
There you go.
D4 plus 8.
Pretty good.
Remember the name.
8D. What? Why should I remember the name?
I was just going to say remember, but I wanted to say remember the name.
Oh. It's 10% skill, 50%.
Yeah.
100%. Okay, with power, will, 5%. And 100% reason to remember the name.
5% pleasure,
Right.
50%.
So, you guys got that?
Yes.
What next?
Let's
Brody,
find Brody.
Okie doke.
Bromeister!
You call out in the shop.
Oh.
guess
I
we
go
should-
out,
I guess
I go-
we should leave the shop.
I go, Brody! And I play Elliot to be like,
I just stand in the corner because
I embarrass y'all too much.
I mean, she left the shop, so she's just playing a harmonica in an elevator right now.
Wait, it directly connects to an elevator? I thought it was like outside, like there was a like veranda. No.
I mean, if there is, remember, this is one tree in, like, a grove of...
Oh, but then it reverberates.
You
And then it can be like echo chamber.
It's like walking out of Bon Belta
Reverberating
in Miyazaki
void.
City and playing your harmonica, expecting someone somewhere in town to come to you.
I don't know.
Damn.
Miyazaki's a pretty small town. I feel like
Land area-wise,
someone
though.
would show up.
Fine.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Okay, we go back to the Adventurers
Welcome.
Guild or the place where Brody is.
He'd most likely be in the Adventurers Guild.
To the Adventurers Guild.
Which he is. And he's gearing up. His cloak is now dark green, light green, green on the outside. And on the inside is the crunchy, colorful dead
House
leaves.
reversible.
Yes, it is.
Brody, what if we got some capes like that too?
Is it a magical cake?
Don't look like
Hey,
it.
Brody, is that a magical cake?
No, it's not. It's not. I just made it myself.
Brody, I have a freaking crimson cape. Wait!
You don't.
No, you don't.
This
Check
whole thing is
inventory.
going to eventually turn
I'm
into, like,
capeless.
Hans just recovering all the lost/stolen items from
I'm capeless.
your
Very
capes.
aerodynamic right now.
Yeah, just like this. You know, you don't need capes. It's like in The Incredibles.
All right, let's
Adia,
go.
or not Adia.
What's the Incredibles?
Brody,
Oh,
tell me about your bow.
sorry. Thank you.
Bro,
Inspiration.
Thanks.
You probably already have it.
Yeah.
I'll use it this
Tell
time.
me about your bow.
It's a longbow.
Standard?
It is
It actually-
pretty.
it-
It is pretty long.
It is actually standard. The draw power on it is slightly more, no, significantly more, than what normal humans can do.
How many pounds?
A longbow is what? An ordinary longbow is about 80 pounds, I believe.
80 pounds?
On a longbow, yeah.
Yeah. Some war bows went up to 120 though.
A longbowman
Damn.
could expect to have his spine twisted due to the draw power. Literally,
God.
literally, like longbowmen in medieval England, their spines curved with the bow.
Also, they're-
scoliosis.
Yeah.
They've looked at like the skeletal structure of bowmen in I think it's
It would have to be this one, I think, because this one
it's
is
the holding, yeah. Their like forearm, their left forearm bone is significantly denser than the right one.
Yeah.
Because it undertook so much
It
stress.
is an
body.
80-pound draw. His is
God.
roughly about 120 to 150, somewhere in there.
Brody, I have a question.
Yes.
Can you use your bow when you turn into a werewolf?
Yes.
Cool.
Probably with like
It's the reason why, like,
Yeah.
they did have those, but it's not big enough for that. Like, his werewolf strength in and out of the form is what allows him to do that. It's just a hell of a lot easier. Like, in werewolf form, it's like a short bow. He's like, pew.
Brody. How do you become a werewolf?
Funny you should ask that. There are 3 ways that you can become a werewolf.
Did you do it by choice?
No, I did not. The first is you get bitten.
Is that what happened to you?
Yes.
Me too.
Pulls down, just... the second is you have a magical artifact that allows you to transform. Technically, you are not a werewolf, you're something else. There's different names for it all over the place. We just usually call them werewolves. And the third is when you are hexed. That's called a hexenwolf. Hexenwolf, also a
Heckin'
werewolf.
dog.
Hexen.
Heckin' loafer.
Hexen.
So do you have like a
Hexenwolf and
bloodlust
Hexenwolf.
or anything?
Heckin' wolf.
Yes, I do.
That's not
How do we
terrifying.
quench that without us being eaten by your omnipotent body?
Lots of practice.
I mean, I do it every day with you guys. So,
And we appreciate it.
Yeah, I think it was night 2. I woke up in the tent and Charlie's just kind of like, what, dude?
Go back to sleep.
Yeah. I think it was.
You get used to it. It's just like being really hungry all the time.
That's
But-
not good.
Well, the forest is full of animals. Tasty, tasty
What's the tastiest?
Boar.
And you've never had human, right?
you-
Or specifically half elf, right?
Will you eat Aurora Trueflight when you find her?
Ew. Wolfish grin.
Of course not, because that is completely unprofessional of me. I would never do such a thing. That is horrible.
Yeah.
Oh my. I'll be like, I'm sure the lady will
tear
will
them from
appreciate
limb.
that.
And to answer your question, not as far as you know.
He has answered a lot of personal questions. We shouldn't press the matter.
I'm used to it.
Let's adventure time. Come on, grab your friends.
Okay.
I grabbed you.
Ah! Cade!
If you guys are adventuring, who's going to take point in the forest? Because Brody's going to go off on his own.
Who's good? Yeah, you're the ranger.
I mean,
I think it's
a
time for
logical
Charlie
choice.
to be
I'm a
his own ranger.
Ranger light. But I'll do my best.
Have you studied this terrain? Now? How long have we been here?
The alpha.
A day, give or
A
take.
day.
Like a day.
A day.
Beta version 2.3.
If you go through probably a hex or two, you would be very familiar with this terrain.
Okay.
You would not
Like-
get lost
yeah,
after
so-
the first hex.
They go.
I don't get lost.
You're gonna get shot, but
Please mark where you wish to go,
better you than me.
Ranger.
Yeah.
So as
Brody,
you
do
guys
have
are...
any
Just
suggestions?
systematically, is there anywhere you've kind of crossed off? I mean, they can move
Yeah.
around, but
Brody has taken care of the outskirts already.
okay. So like,
All the one trees.
Here?
He's already
Oh,
covered.
here. Have
Um,
you ventured into the...
Yes, he has. He has crossed these two south ones. He's checked that. That's
Okay.
some nasty ettercaps in one of them.
What if we went to the border?
Like here? That's
You're
like...
No,
going towards Shadow Fen?
I mean towards the border of the page.
Oh, like just walk that way?
Like go towards the light tree again?
Don't reach it, but just go that direction.
Well, let's do this hex and then see what happens. So if he's covered this one, so do the one just adjacent.
Okay. That makes sense.
And then we should go this way.
I feel like the dragon's towards the border.
It could be anywhere, though.
Could be anywhere.
Okay, we'll do that. Hex and wolf.
Alright, so he's going to give you enough food for a week
How many days would it take
Each?
to explore one hex?
each, yeah.
Cool.
3 days for the first hex. As you get more familiar with the terrain, it shortens.
Okay.
So you're going to have like an excursion first, come back.
We're noobs.
Or
Figure
you
it
can
out.
keep going out and just
we could
scavenge for
probably
your own
do 2
food.
hexes, at least.
Alright, so which hex? This hex first?
Yeah, that one.
Alright.
Where'd my pen go?
Alright, I will see you guys later. And he
Alrighty.
bounds into the forest. You watch him
Wait.
leave. He stops.
What do we do if we start getting shot with missiles, like last time?
Yeah, what happens if
Is there any tactic that you found out that works on her other than not being?
and running?
Besides being rescued by a god, what's another thing we can do to
No,
not
she
die? Quick, and got any of those Quicksilver potions?
He hops back.
Hoppity hop hop hop.
Alright, saving this for an emergency, but I guess that is technically an emergency. Pulls open his little cloak thing. There's 4 pinky-sized vials of what looks like liquid mercury.
Wait, did we ever use those poisons that we got from the monks that knock people out?
I
They
have
got
lots of them.
Didn't they get stolen?
I have them.
Oh, you have them.
You should use those.
4 pink-sized vials of Quicksilver.
Those weren't stolen.
No, I
My
have.
knockout ale was taken.
I'm pretty sure I
Those
still
bastards,
have
they
them.
probably drank it too. They're just on their ass for a day.
Everybody gets
Glass of
one.
Water.
Yeah.
And that's
you.
the last that I have for quite a while. I'll have to go back to Frank's Grill and get some more potions.
Oh,
And
you
get some
mean?
in.
Wait. Okay, but guys,
So,
what about
arcane
our
and arcane accessories.
portraits?
Oh
What
my
about our
God.
portraits?
Whoa.
Yeah, we had an
thanks,
appointment.
Brody.
I guess we'll take a rain check on that.
What, the appointment?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay. You guys, it's like, I'm thinking about the appointment the entire time. I'm like, they just kind of skipped the appointment.
No. Okay, let's
Well, I
do the
wanna do
appointment.
that.
I want to do it. I think Aurora Trueflight can wait.
I just don't want to delay the action.
Oh. That.
I mean, the painting itself, I can tell you what's going to happen. I'll wait till Sid gets back.
Okay.
Are we gonna have like a 4? Are we gonna have? Is it gonna be solos? Are we gonna be group shot?
Nope, nothing of the sort. So you go back to
We're getting our portraits done quick.
Frank Skrill's Arcane and Arcane Accessories. And waiting
Dang it,
for
Bobby.
you... Dang it, Bobby. There better be a naked cheerleader under that bed. You gotta watch King of the Hill. It is so great. There is a very short creature.
Is it a squirrel?
Not that short. But you don't know what it is because it's hidden.
Krill.
Skrill.
I get it. That's funny.
How big is it?
Looks gnome-sized? Somewhere between a gnome and a dwarf.
Uh-huh.
Maybe a halfling. Short. Human childish. But, its face is covered
Uh-huh.
completely with, like, one of those weird, like, dark black muslin mask things that you can't see. And there's a cloak. It is a black cloak with red eyes that look very much like that. All over it. I can't really do the imitation, but it asks, are these them? In a completely, without, I guess, lack of a better phrase, like a gender-neutral voice. You cannot tell the sex of this creature. Hank goes, yep, that's them.
We're the Charm Squad. Pleasure to meet you. Took my hat off.
When you go back up, it hasn't moved, but instead, all like the cloak that it's wearing is covered with those things. They all blink.
Whoa.
I am immediately super interested in this person.
We're done here.
Excuse you?
Your paintings will come in 3 days. And it just kind of walks out.
What?
That is a super fast turnaround.
Price?
How much is...
We didn't even negotiate price.
Prices will be negotiated upon completion of painting.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
And it just walks out.
What is that? Who is that?
Wish I could tell you.
Artist, man.
Alright, let's go on our adventure.
Just chucked it up to the creative process.
Thanks, Frank. See you later.
Yep.
Let's go adventuring.
I need notes for things. Paintings. 3
We
days.
should be able to pick up our armor soon, too.
That is correct. You got Quicksilver, good. Brody's off. Got that. Okay. All right.
Let go.
We're ready.
Brody waits for. Okay, we'll say that the appointment was before the whole Brody thing, giving you the Quicksilver. Because as you watch him leave, his cape flutters. Dark green, light green starts to play with the light, with the underbrush. He hops to his right, hops to his left, hops back to the center, and gone.
He's so cool.
You hear him for like another 3 steps, but you can't see him.
That's so dope.
This guy's so cool.
It's way cooler than
That's
Brown.
camouflage, baby. And then that's the last you hear of him.
So what are we looking
Can I disguise self as a shrubbery?
I was gonna say,
A
cast
succulent.
This is gonna be the
invisibility on
perfect-
me.
Yeah.
Perfect picture. It's just Cade
Brody,
like
watch
this.
us.
Now I have to take a short
That's
rest.
greater invisibility, baby.
You see Cade like holding a shrubbery like this.
How many times can you use that?
What?
Invisibility.
2 times. Then I have to take a nap for an hour.
How
Level
many
3
times
spell?
can you use it?
Sorry?
Oh no, you got that
check
like
invisibility. Same.
what is that? Level 3? Is it invisibility?
It's level 4.
It's a level
Makes
4.
sense.
So,
Greater
worst case
invisibility.
scenario, we could technically make ourselves all invisible.
It's a concentration spell.
Yeah, so
Which
me,
means-
us two can't move.
No.
But you can move.
We can move, so
Can't
we could
cast
make
another
both of
spell.
you invisible,
Yeah.
but I can't make 2 people. I can't
Yeah.
concentrate on 2 spells at the same
Both
time.
of you have greater invisibility?
Yeah, I decided to agree.
And it's only a creature you touch, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so that, basically sorcerers might be able to actually do that twice. Yeah,
I guess
you can.
I can hide using my bonus action, and Charlie can try not to.
But
die.
it only lasts
I
a
can do
minute.
disguise.
Yeah, it only lasts a minute.
It's 1 minute.
It's basically invisibility GTFO.
Yeah.
You guys are
If we needed to
underestimating
run.
the time of a minute in D&D.
That's when you're in battle.
Yeah.
But when you're in a 30 what?
In battle, it's 10 rounds, straight up.
But like when you're like, oh, I'm going to be invisible and I'm in the forest, that's
Yeah.
not very long.
A-
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah,
not saying
I
it's
agree.
short time.
It's a weird time dilation. In battle, it's forever. Greater Village is forever. But if you're just like, I'm going to walk through the forest, it would take like you a minute literally to just walk down to your car and back. It's not that long. There are ways to make it longer though. I'm trying to remember how. Not like it's meta magic, I think, certain things.
I don't have that.
Yeah. I'm saying there are ways. Anyways, you're leading.
Yeah, I'm tracking.
Make a survival check.
Woo! That's a 23.
Wow.
All right. So you travel for a day.
I'm alive. I'm hella alive.
You travel for a day,
Yeah.
a night,
Yeah.
another day,
Yeah.
and something strange happens. Like the forest is not Mirkwoodish. It's nice. It's a nice forest. All of a sudden, you guys feel really good.
I love this forest.
This is so great, y'all. Like, oh,
I'm having
man.
the time of my life.
We're rolling.
You are.
Best forest I've ever been in.
Frolicking.
The trees start to grow a little bit thinner, a little bit more far apart, and then you come to an opening. There's a nice idyllic stream running through it. Sun shining down from above.
This is so
That's
nice.
so nice.
23, right?
Are there,
23, right?
23.
Okay.
You can like live here.
There's
Are there any creatures?
pan flute playing, panpipe.
What's playing it?
You just hear it echoing throughout. What?
Nothing. I have a suspicion.
Perception check.
You're probably right.
Uh,
This is gonna be fun.
I want to go run and frolic.
I want to do a perception check to see
Are
if
we,
I
like,
can figure
charmed?
out what it is.
No, you're not charmed. No, no, no.
I'm gonna go run and frolic in the field.
I feel way better than I normally do, so I'm.
So I take
suspicious.
out Elliot and I just am starting to play.
Nonsense, Cade.
Is this how people usually?
Don't
say
kill
it?
my vibe.
Okay.
9. Oof, no.
I'm feeling good.
Yes,
Perception check.
Sure.
I'm doing cartwheels in the field. Whee!
16.
What was the perception check for? To see what was playing? Or
You
just-
see if I can like detect the source of the pan flute.
Yes. Pardon me, there's a sneeze coming on. It's up ahead, so in this little, like, opening,
Bless you.
Bless you.
there is a slight hill, and it's coming from the other side of the hill, basically where she is cartwheeling right now.
Adia, that's where the music's coming from. Just be careful.
Oh, music, great! I'm going to the music. La 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 la.
Did you expect anything else?
Music, I have to know.
Are you still cartwheeling?
Danger!
Yeah, I cartwheeled my way to.
You cartwheel,
I cartwheel my way to the music.
and then thump.
Ow! What's this?
Roll a d3.
Time for me to roll.
Nope, you're fine. It doesn't hurt.
Hmm.
It's just like you run into something kind of soft but hard.
Mm-hmm.
You guys see her. She kind of like cartwheels over the hill and kind of stops her feet up in the air and then just flumps down.
Wow.
As you look up, you look over,
There.
and standing there,
I peer up.
the first thing you notice is a spiraled opalescent horn.
Whoa.
This is the face of... God damn it, I knew it. Just wait. Opalescent horn.
Only one.
Only one.
Hmm.
A tall, majestic unicorn.
Oh shit.
Was that
Is
not
that
what you were
were
expecting?
thinking?
Hello!
I'm like, why are you expecting a unicorn?
I was expecting a
kid?
satyr.
Oh.
I was
I'm a-
expecting a satyr as well.
I look at it. I'm like, oh. I'm like,
I want to drink its blood.
Moldy.
Calm your tits.
Hey, Voldemort.
Okay,
The,
Voldemort.
Excuse me, I want everlasting life.
Is that what happens when you drink unicorn blood?
It's a cursed
Doesn't
life.
hurt.
It's a cursed life.
Half-life. I
Half-life.
think they flipped.
Yeah.
Opalescent horn.
Mm.
Not about that big. I mean, it's the size of a regular horse.
Mm-hmm.
The hair? Fur?
Mane.
Mane?
No. horses are covered. It's
With
not
fur.
just skin. It's
Okay, fur,
Okay.
it's
It
hair.
would be hair.
I believe
Hair.
it's hair.
I think
Yeah,
it is
hair.
it's like velvet, white velvet. The mane is golden.
Whoa.
It's like Fabio's. It would be like if Fabio existed in this universe, that would be his horse.
Do you know if unicorn horns are worth any amount of money?
I look at Charlie and I'm like, don't you dare!
Charlie,
Is this out of character question?
No, this is a character question.
you're
I-
real good.
I
You're gonna kill unicorn?
yeah.
Excuse me, but
everyone-
when did
okay.
this squad suddenly decide we're above killing an animal?
But it's a
But it's a
unicorn!
unicorn.
Alright,
TM,
I'm
I wanna
writing,
hear what's
I'm
going
writing this
on.
in real quick. First, insight check. If everyone, you're too far away to hear this, you three can make an insight
Oh,
check to
6.
answer Charlie's question first.
16. First of all, you kicked a unicorn idea.
I didn't mean to. I was enjoying the sound and I accidentally kicked a unicorn.
What'd you get?
6.
6. 16. You don't know how much, but you can probably buy a fiefdom for it.
What's it?
Like
a
land.
shit ton of land.
and-
Huge tracts of land.
Like,
I'm always looking for an excuse to do that.
Yeah. I can't blame you.
Okay, if
like
you guys
you
don't
had
wanna...
the shogun of Japan, and then you had the lords who owned like all the prefectures.
I want to see
Miyazaki.
what's going down before I make any snap judgments as to whether we're killing this or not.
I don't
Next,
I didn't want to make a snap judgment about it.
the description is not finished.
Okay.
There is a tiny fawn. Not deer fawn, the like little mini satyr fawn
Okay.
with the pan flute.
Uh,
Satyrs are like the
half
big
right.
dudes. Fawns are the like
What are font? I thought you said.
Phil. I want to say Phil is. There's a difference. I know there's a difference. I'm trying to remember what the hell the difference is. In Hercules, I think Phil is called a satyr.
Yes. But
Like-
he's more like a whimsical creature than a.
Satyrs
Satyrs are
are
like inherently evil.
Satyrs are not. They're
not?
mischievous. Satyr versus fawn. Anyways, it's the one playing the Oh, fuck! They're the same thing. Fawn's Roman. Satyr's Greek.
Class.
It would be a satyr, tiny little satyr,
Aw.
cute cuddly guy.
Hi there.
Boop, 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 boop.
I have. Look, I take out my look. I have one too. And I guess a performance check.
If you wish.
Why not? Wait. Nope. Adia would totally do it.
Yeah.
State your name.
Please.
Hey, what's up with the charm?
16
Okay.
plus 3. If that's charisma, it's 19.
As you're playing, the unicorn crests the top of the hill and the hair,
Wow.
and then it looks at you and then looks at all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings, fellow travelers. You hear this? It's not talking.
It comes through our minds.
In essence, yes.
Hail and well met. I say using my psychic powers.
Hello, unicorn.
Is that your name? Would you like to be called Unicorn? Would you prefer?
My name is Celesta Bella Bethabel,
Celeste
and welcome
Bella
to
Bella
my
Bella.
glade.
Oh my god! It's just so...
Celeste Bella Bethabel.
Can we give
I
you?
fall over.
Can we give you a nickname?
Nay! That's unicorn for now.
Is this like someone? Okay, sorry, out of character. Is this related to Charlie the Unicorn?
No, it is not.
Is there
Thank
any
God.
is there any way I could like sneak behind the unicorn and take a little bit of its blood without it knowing? Like the flank?
Before you do, please make a charisma check, all of you.
Oh boy.
I've got
This is
good
cool, we guys
charisma.
are-
I actually haven't asked for a charisma check in a long damn time. It's not bad.
Is this a
8.
charisma saving throw?
Yes.
Oh, a saving
Sorry.
throw.
Okay.
Usually check is a saving throw.
Okay.
Might be
Shit, I rolled
18.
7.
18.
Wait.
4.
Is that 8? So I have +3 for charisma and then a plus proficiency. Charisma.
No proficiency.
Yeah.
Just add your.
It is
and then,
so 5
Proficiency
plus
on
your charisma modifier
+3.
plus your proficiency.
Oh,
So you
okay.
get 11.
11. That's not bad.
11. Bad.
7.
Bad.
18.
Okay. You would try to sneak behind, but you three are just brought to tears by this unicorn's beauty.
Like so
Kate's
majestic.
just like.
Okay, wait.
And
Celeste
who's your
Bella
buddy?
Yeah.
Celeste Bella Betha Bell.
Celeste Bella Bell.
His
Mademoiselle
name is
Celeste
Fawn.
Fawn. Hi, Fawn.
Mr. Fawn.
Is this how you communicate? By using your flute? Got it.
Cool.
I understand.
So this is your glade?
Are there any...
Nay, I mean yes.
I'm getting mixed signals here.
What?
Wait, how many other glades are around? I'm sure yours is the best.
It just stomps once.
Yours
Is it the only
only.
one?
Mhm.
Are you the only unicorn here?
Nay.
Okay.
Oh.
How many?
So you're not the last unicorn.
There's a
No, it's not the
Ponyo.
last unicorn.
How many are there? How many hoof
I
types?
don't know.
I think you do, but you don't want us to know. But that's okay.
It's
So
like a
you're the
unicorn
ruler?
network.
I leer at him like, how many of there are you?
Yes.
So, can
So,
you help
Do
us?
we owe you tribute?
Yeah, do we need to...
Nay.
Nah.
To his
Oh,
question,
okay.
not yours.
Can you give us some help? Can you help us?
We heard there was a dragon in these woods.
Is that true?
There has been tales of dragons, yes.
And wings and claws.
Yes.
And
bows and arrows.
Elves
Yeah, and there's also quite a
shooting
not so friendly elf running around.
nuclear missiles out of a bow.
Even seen her, have you?
Nay.
How, I mean, you're really charming and all, but how can we tell you're telling the truth?
I don't know if she should answer this or you should do an insight check.
We asked her.
Do an insight check. You just for this one.
God damn it! That one.
As far as you know, unicorns always tell the truth.
Because Adia's that
Yes.
naive. Anyone else want to do an inside check?
So it isn't not only you because you asked the question.
Damn it.
So you seek a dragon.
Yes.
Sort of.
We actually... yes, we do. Well, there's someone who is preventing us to getting to that dragon.
If you seek to vanquish evil from the land, I will give you my blessing.
Woo!
Really?
We're always seeking to vanquish evil from the land.
Yeah.
But first I must ask you to... Not a favor. You wouldn't call it a favor.
A sacrifice?
To assist me and my friends.
How so?
There is a blight in my glade,
Oh,
Blight?
no.
In your glade?
causing the creatures to become ill.
This is like Adventure Time
Oh
right
dear.
The little fawn goes, boop, 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 boop.
What kind of blight?
Wait,
I don't know.
how long has this been happening?
About a month or two?
Uh-oh.
I start prepping to detect poison and disease.
now. Can I do
ritual.
a nature check?
And
Yes, yes.
I look at the others, be like,
15.
Nothing natural? Detect poison?
And disease.
Nothing you can detect here.
It's cute.
There's no poison or disease here.
No.
it can't be the pyramid,
We
right?
don't know the source, but we do know the cure.
What's the cure?
A heartstone.
Heartstone.
I thought you were going to say more
We're supposed to
cowbell.
get that from.
Because you're like, oh, this is so cutesy. Just wait.
How do we get that?
A heartstone is a special magical artifact
Stolen by the Ice King. Oh no.
created and kept by night hags.
Night hag.
Night hag.
Oh god.
Oh,
You guys
are
know
they
what
from
that is?
Skyrim?
Hag ravens.
Oh.
Close. Close,
shit.
actually.
Heartstone.
Should we automatically assume that you read your books kind of on downtimes
Yes.
and travels
Yeah,
and
I'm-
stuff? Okay.
I'm very interested in reading.
And
Alright.
Cade like reads them to us sometimes. He's like, "Yo,
Yeah.
check out this."
And we're like,
monster."
that's cool, Kate.
Since you only had one volume of
It's
Volos,
the first volume.
I'm going to give you three
Pass.
three more times
To use it.
for information on any creature
Okay.
that you wish.
Okay.
So it could be like, I want to learn about night hags now, or I want to
Okay.
learn about blank, or unicorns,
Uh-huh.
or dragons.
Yep.
3.
Do we want to learn about night hags?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, night hags.
Disgusting creatures.
They're not. Are they the ones that
They're
they,
ones
in
with
Skyrim
wings
where
who-
you had to like take their heads in order to get the people back, like
Hag
rever-
ravens.
I
re-
think so.
to reverse the people from being werewolves?
So there's actually a lot about hags, but in general, hags they represent all that is evil and cruel. Though they resemble withered crones, there is nothing mortal about these monstrous creatures whose forms reflect only the wickedness in their hearts. Hags come from the Feywild. They possess magical powers. They propagate. Here, the cutesy stuff has ended, by the way, Charlie. Hags propagate by snatching and devouring human infants.
The Vavitch.
After stealing a baby from its cradle or its mother's womb, the hag consumes the poor child. A week later, the hag gives birth to a daughter who looks human until her 13th birthday, whereupon the child transforms into the spitting image of her hag mother. Hags sometimes raise their daughters they spawn, creating covens. A hag might also return the child to its grieving parents, only to watch from the shadows as the child grows up to become a horror.
Yeah, the
They are
witch.
arrogant to a fault. They enjoy watching mortals bring about their own downfall. And a bargain with a hag is always dangerous. They do like to bargain from time to time. Hags love the macabre and festoon their garb with dead things and accentuate their appearance with bones, bits of flesh, and filth. Hags maintain contact with each other and share knowledge. Through such contacts, it's likely that any given hag knows of every other hag in existence. Hags don't like each other, but they abide by an ageless code of conduct. Hags announce their presence before crossing into another hag's territory, bringing gifts when entering another hag's dwelling, and break no oaths given to other hags as long as the oath isn't given with the fingers crossed. Dark layers. Hags dwell in dark and twisted woods, bleak moors, storm-lashed seacoasts, and gloomy swamps. There are 3 types of hags: green hags, sea hags, and the night hags. Sly and subversive, night hags want to see the virtuous turn to villainy, love turned into obsession, kindness turned into hate, devotion to disregard, and generosity to selfishness. Night hags take perverse joy in corrupting mortals. Night hags were once creatures of the Feywild, but their foulness saw them exiled to Hades long ago, where they degenerated into fiends. The night hags have long since spread across the lower plains.
Wait, do you think night hags might have done something with Aurora?
What was the first one? Green hags?
Green hags, yes.
Okay.
While a humanoid sleeps, a night hag can straddle the person ethereally and intrude upon its dreams.
Oh god, it's really like the witch.
It's
Ugh.
actually like hags, like real life.
Yeah.
Sit upon your chest. Any creature with true sight can see the hag's spectral form straddling its prey. The ethereal hag fills her victim's head with doubts and fears in the hope of tricking it into performing evil acts in the waking world. The hag continues her nightly visitations till the victim finally expires in its sleep. If the hag has driven her victim to commit evil deeds, she traps its corrupted soul in her soul bag for transport to Hades.
Ooh.
This is so cool.
Okay, so that's the Bella Bethabel.
Sassy.
Inspiration just for getting the name.
Sassy.
I love killing wicked things. Sign me up.
Wonderful.
Check this out.
Is that your missing
True
finger?
sight.
Nice.
Not missing.
I can just imagine.
I'm thinking of his
Bella
father.
Bethabel, it's like, and then it just goes.
Nice.
Just exchanges her voice. Like one lapse of.
I like that.
And Brodom.
The hags make their home north of here.
How do we lure them?
How many
How many?
hectares?
Oh wait, actually, are they? Sorry, I was kind of confused. With the coven, do they double cross each other, or only other?
Hag covens.
Yeah,
Covens are always in 3s.
always in 3s.
That way, the third hag can arbitrate. Can be the arbiter between the 2 others. Any more than 3, shit goes into chaos.
Okay.
So there's 3 covens?
No, covens are always
The
Groups
one
of 3.
coven is 3
hags.
hags.
Oh,
Family of 3.
okay.
Where they perform rituals and do their... It's double toil and trouble. Fire burning cauldron.
What?
That's
What
Thinking of
made
that
them move
movie.
in?
Ugh.
With a force this big, there's bound to be spots of darkness and despair.
Okay.
Do you have to be pure-hearted to find your grove?
Yes, only the pure of heart.
What? Me? Are y'all looking at me?
No, we all came here together.
Charlie's just got this face like.
Nah.
"Meh."
Yeah, Hans is like
You-
starting to think Arian's insight check was pretty shit.
Which one?
What?
On whether unicorns tell the truth or not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, you.
I mean, I was at a nat
So
one.
what kind of... So if we get these heart stones back, what kind of information can you offer us? Like, is
Or
it...
blessing. What's your blessing?
Or can I get some of your blood?
Dude,
Ooh.
We'll just
Will
come
it,
out
free-
with that.
will it freely give?
Just a little bit.
Just a sampling.
One sec.
Just a little snack roll.
it's all for the name of science.
Yeah.
You said you want eternal life.
Vampire
Don't you have
science.
eternal life?
I mean, I can still die. I just age really slowly.
How old are you again?
I feel like you're 100 something.
100...
140.
Late 80s, maybe.
Oh.
I will provide you with a shield
Whoa.
that protects you from harm and allows you to walk through this forest unnoticed.
Oh.
We need that.
We do need that.
No blood?
I'd be like,
She looking at me?
Yeah.
Okay.
it literally, I
She's
promise.
probably wondering your intentions, Charlie.
Yeah.
I am strictly a connoisseur.
You cut. I was about to do the Squidward no for the unicorn. Now. But
Now, if you will help me, please go. Time is of the essence.
little fawn goes.
There's blood.
Can the fawn come with us?
Why? He's like 5.
That means no.
But how else are we going to get in contact? How will we find you? You are a unicorn after
Just
all.
think
You
pure
are
heart
pure
and
of
thoughts.
heart. You will find my grove again.
I think that's bullshit, but okay.
No, you
Let's
don't.
go.
I know I
Your
don't.
insight.
I know my insight sucks.
Let's start
Let's go.
killing people.
Yeah.
So you decide to head north.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
They
So.
said they were in the swamp, though.
we keep our guard.
But she said that they...
No,
They should said they were north. Sorry.
No, the book says swamps, forests,
Okay,
seacoast, numerous places.
Just because we were very near the swamp, so.
True.
There be no hags near Shadowfen.
Well, you didn't know about the dragon either.
I haven't been home for 8 months. Leave me alone.
I'm pretty sure I saw a few hags just in town.
I give a dirty look to Hans. I'd be like,
so Hans.
and to be like, I take out Elliot and be like, I think someone needs a timeout, and I use sleep on him.
We're walking through the forest.
I don't care. I'm gonna make.
I can't carry him.
I can't carry
I'll
it.
wake him up.
With our powers combined, I don't think
I
so.
use my bonus action hide, so she can't see me.
I'm just gonna skip all of this and just assume you're going north.
Thank
We're
you,
just
Kyle.
fucking around in the forest.
All right. So it's going
Could
to
probably happen.
another couple of days and nights. Nothing's happening.
Mm.
On the third night,
Mm-hmm.
you all are camped out. I'm assuming.
Camp down in the forests.
We're doing Tiny hut?
I haven't been doing it.
Let's do tiny hut. Or does that take too much power?
No, I can do it every day.
Oh, it's a cantrip, right?
It's a ritual. It takes
That's
me 10 minutes.
Okay.
But
Wait.
is there a space between the trees that is 10 meters?
Yes. 10
Do you
feet.
want me to cast it?
Yes,
I don't see
please.
why not.
Okay.
Womp.
Okay. So at night, you all are asleep.
Sipping cocoa.
Everyone,
This is
please.
so sweet, and no one can get into our hut. We're just all like peering out. No one can see.
Everyone, please make a perception check.
Yes, sir. Shit,
Yes.
why am I keep rolling 4s? 11.
16.
9.
9.
I'm going to use that inspiration and roll again. 12. 16.
16, 16?
16.
16. All right. You two are asleep. You two wake up to hear a faint scratching
On the hut.
on the hut.
I go around the perimeter
Oh,
looking
God.
for the source.
I
You,
snore.
you see nothing. But you hear in an old, crackly voice, "Shield this is, sisters. Such strange
So glad we did the
creatures
hut.
they be."
What did she say? I asked Cade.
A shield.
A shield. Our hut.
Did I wake up?
I.
Okay, yeah, probably with the voice. You,
Yeah.
do you,
Fuck up!
do you wake everyone up?
I go.
Don't. Okay, just chill for a second.
Um,
I think there's
Can they
hags
hear
outside
us?
the hut.
They hear you. Yeah, they just can't. They're scratching on it. You see 3 creatures
You got the ring on.
on the outside of the laying on the dome area.
Can you see them?
He only sees their eyes.
Why there are 3 sets of eyes?
The reason being that their skin is as dark as the night around them.
Okay.
The reason is I think their skin is as dark as the night around them.
That is really scary. And I'm purple.
I can't see anything. Too bad. Who's there?
We didn't order a pizza.
Oh. Or fried catfish.
We're trying to sleep here. Just go away.
You see the eyes do the slowly back off the dome and disappear.
Yeah.
This is like Blair Witch.
This is
shit.
fucked up.
Guys, I don't know.
I know
We
we
wake up,
promised the
there's teeth
unicorn
outside.
that we would deal with this,
Maybe-
but I'm a little freaked out.
Yeah, I don't know if I
I
want
like
to deal
it.
with this.
I
We
think
can.
that
We don't need.
should've
We don't need the
followed them.
shield.
Morning comes, unless you want to follow them.
Ooh.
At night.
No. We're really
Not
bad
when
at
we
night.
can't see him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Morning comes,
Goodbye, hut.
and that was great. I'm sorry. Just the motion and everything was perfect. You smell something. Breakfast.
Cast it.
You smell breakfast.
Breakfast.
That's
Beautiful
not
breakfast.
natural.
No. Is it Brody?
Who's Brody?
No, it's not Brody.
Oh no.
It's bacon
Uh oh.
Oh no.
and oatmeal, maybe a little bit of maple syrup.
Shit.
Human flesh.
Stealth it.
Human flesh bacon.
Stealth it.
Stealth it.
Stealth it.
Stealth mode.
Everyone, make a stealth check if you wish to stealth it.
I roll it. Actually, I'm gonna use my inspiration to roll at regular. Remove my
18.
disadvantage.
Donate 2.
10.
11.
Did you just try to do something significant?
No,
Yeah.
I just used an inspiration, so I didn't roll it.
Did you roll
disadvantage.
twice?
No, I have disadvantage for stealth checks.
No, it's
Alright. So
18.
10.
22.
it's like
11.
11. As you're going through the woods, simultaneously you two step on a twig.
Sounds like simultaneously I fart.
I look at Hans.
Nothing. There's chirping. There's some. The
Can we
wind
still
is.
smell the bacon?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's keep going. No one noticed.
As you keep walking, there's not a grove this time, but a clearing. There's another stream, maybe the same stream, who knows. Crossing through, there's a cabin.
What does it look like?
Does it cover the
Thatched roof.
Pretty nasty?
No, quite clean, actually.
Okay.
Are we carrying a musket as innocent children trying to find our dog in the woods?
Just looking for those apples, man. Okay.
God.
Did you? Kyle didn't watch the Vicious.
No, it's
Right.
just us.
The what?
The witch.
The Witch.
It's a,
But it's
We
spelled-
had a Halloween. We
Oh,
watched
that
the
movie sucked.
You didn't like it?
I hated that movie.
I really
Oh.
liked it.
It
I
freaked us
don't.
out.
I don't know why. Like, maybe I was expecting too much. But I'm just like,
The atmosphere was creepy.
there were some good parts. So when I say it sucked, I mean it's just I don't know. But
Well,
there was some decent like cinematography and shit going on there that I
The music
appreciated.
freaked me out.
But maybe because I wasn't paying attention to it too much.
Yeah,
It was
that
kind of
one
like
bad.
a
It's slow.
immersive experience for me.
It was
If you
Yeah, I
weren't
was
immersed,
super into it.
it'd be illusion breaking. Anyway,
I was reading reviews and it's like, this is the best horror movie to come out in 2016. I'm like,
Okay.
oh wow, I can't wait for this. And then I was
Mhm.
like, oh, okay. I'm just gonna go watch the thing again now. The old thing, not the new thing.
there's three things. Which one? John Carpenter.
There's 3 things.
Yeah, there's one before John Carpenter's.
No shit.
I haven't seen it, but
For me, the OG is the John Carpenter one.
John Carpenter. Thing
By the
is
way,
so
Alien
good.
Covenant, don't watch it.
Really?
That movie sucked.
I figured as much.
Because it's basically, what's his face? It's like, I'm gonna keep going on this Prometheus rift and like try to build this new world of progenitors, and you're just like,
Oh,
show me an
Ridley-
alien, dude. Ridley Scott.
It's
Yeah.
Ridley
It's
Scott.
like, show me aliens, man. And the aliens he did show for most of the movie are like little paley albino white monkey looking joints, and you're just like, nah. But anyways, there's a huge pot in front of this cabin. It is boiling and simmering. There's a fire underneath. Smoke coming out. And the smell of bacon is thicker, and the smell of oatmeal and maple is thicker. And there's a woman. Not old. Not young, middle-aged.
Alert, alert, alert.
Handsome.
Alert.
Stirring the pot.
It's not Aurora.
Hell no.
Dude, it's
No.
a hat.
Okay.
Yo, that was shit.
Guys,
Are
use
we
the,
seen yet?
use the knockout potion.
Oh yeah, she waves you over.
Use the knockout
shit.
potion.
Just use
And he's not seeing anything different.
thaumaturgy to put the fire out.
Okay.
Is it
Is he seeing
precipitation?
anything different?
Precipitation.
Hans, does this look normal to you?
With True Sight?
No.
You don't know what you see.
It doesn't look normal.
It's weird. It's like 2 images superimposed on each other, and your mind can't pick which one is the real one.
Oh, that's so cool.
No thanks. We're fine over here.
But we insist.
I
This
think
comes
we're
from
good.
behind you.
Oh fuck!
Fucking A.
I like turn around like this.
I like just if they're behind me, I go like this. I try to punch them backwards. Be like, ah!
He's not-
Make an attack roll.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
13.
Super dodge. She just kind of backs away. She's not that close to you. Middle-aged woman, handsome, looks very much like the one stirring the pot. Short, red hair, kind of in a bob, plain clothes, slight crooked smile.
Nice to meet you.
There's a smell of immortality, or is that just me?
Yeah, it's you.
Oh, you guys seem
She, without changing her face, she leans into you and sniffs. Make a perception check.
Because
bite
they're
her.
against mortals. I'm not a mortal. 9.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Technically, you are mortal.
Really?
Dampiers do age,
Okay.
but it's one of those things where, like, you live for hundreds of years.
But it's like, would they be able to notice a difference between me and...
Yes. Yes, they would. They would notice a difference, but they don't know what to make of it.
you guys seem like just two and only two nice, innocent ladies living in the woods. But we already ate breakfast.
Yep. I think we're gonna. Sorry, but we have some. We're gonna take our breakfast to go and catch you guys never again. And I go. I like make my way out.
Okay, she's walking out. What do you guys wish to do?
Like, come on, guys, let's go.
I don't want to get surrounded. Right now we're surrounded.
Let's go.
So sorry to give you more of spatial awareness. This is why I'm kind of pissed that the map did not print out.
You can talk to him.
The hut and the woman stirring the pot are roughly like 60 to 100 feet away from you right now.
I mean, it's not like we can just walk
Is there a
away
river
from
in
this
between?
situation.
There's a stream,
Be like,
Okay.
goodbye.
no bridge,
Right.
about 10 feet across.
Let's see what they do.
100 feet, and then it's 10 feet. The bridge.
No bridge.
Sorry, the
Bridge.
river.
It's shallow stream. Shallow stream. There's a little rocky outcropping that you can walk across.
Okay,
We'll catch you later.
Hans is very alert at this point, but he just goes, "Yeah, see you around," and walks away with behind Adia.
Okay.
Kate and I look at each other.
We follow?
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta go.
But don't you want to hear our deal for you? Our offer, she says. Our offer for you. Same voice. When you turn around, there's another one standing right next to her.
It's a
That's what I was waiting
it's super dangerous. Their deals are always dangerous.
Yeah.
What would a few just benign old ladies living in the woods
Yeah, what would
possibly
they
have
deal
for us?
Old ladies?
Yeah.
They're not,
Relatively
come on.
speaking, we're like 10.
Come on, you.
What do you guys? I give them a look. I'll be like, what are you guys? 100?
I'm 20 years old, dude. Or 21.
I give them sass.
21?
You're old to me. Sorry, man.
I give them be like, you must be. Oh, bless y'all's hearts. But I
If you're
think y'all
older
are
than my
100 or
parents, you're
so.
old.
you're pretty handsome ladies to me. I don't know.
He's being generous. I give him a look.
I'm a 100 years old. They're pretty.
Comparable.
Yeah. We're like 40 probably.
We know you seek us out, they say in unison this time.
We know you tried to get at us last night. What makes us think that we want to have a deal with you? Y'all were trying to stir up the pot last night.
Because we can offer you an item of immense power.
Yeah, we've already heard that deal
this is
before.
why I checked our alignments.
Who?
Let's hear it.
Maybe. What's the? I'm curious. Let's sit down.
We don't want to eat your gross food. It's probably like a human baby or
I
something.
kind of
no
want
offense.
some maple oatmeal.
We kind of know about you. You eat
As the
human
person
babies,
who's
so-
wearing their maple leaf, their Fukuoka A shirt.
Then let us parley.
All right.
So,
Charlie takes some oatmeal with maple.
you're not there yet. They don't lead you to the hut. They lead you to the edge of the stream opposite the hut. The one stirring the pot brings over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bowls and lays them out on the grass. The three of them stand to one side. You four are on the other. And they off to the bowls.
Of
After
what?
you.
Each one takes one. Just drains it.
Investigation.
Roll. What are you rolling, Hans?
Investigation.
Investigation 16.
2.
16. So this is just, it's maple oatmeal and there's like little slices of bacon on the side of the bowl.
I'll pass.
Your vision's the same. It's two super. It's like looking through, almost like one of those weird 3D glasses.
Yeah.
You know, but you can't tell. What doesn't mess with you is your sense of smell. Specifically, the smell of rancid meat. I'm imagining the Drake meme right now.
Yeah, I pushed
And
that.
Charlie's like,
I pushed that towards them. As I said, we already ate breakfast.
Yeah, thanks.
Charlie's following. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They down all the bowls.
Including the bowl?
No,
Yeah.
they're clay bowls. They're simple. Bring us the unicorn's head.
Why? We know about your type.
Why is irrelevant to you? Our reward is an artifact of immense power to ensnare and entangle your foes and allowing you to escape unharmed.
Maybe you just got a deal for us.
There's, the shield seems better and it's invisible.
That awkward.
Do you need the? Do you by chance need the horn off that head?
The whole head.
That's gonna be a
Sorry.
problem.
It's kind of a conflict of interest.
We
We want the head for ourselves, so
yeah.
it's a direct conflict of interest.
It's a direct conflict of interest.
That's
Sure.
a shame.
We can't really share it.
Also, we don't even see. You don't even have this artifact with you, so.
Yeah, we don't make deals
Oh?
like
We
this.
can make a different deal with you.
Oh, we don't? In her sleeve, she pulls out a string, a rope that's roughly about the width of my thumb. It's shiny. It's like spider silk, but not sticky. And she pulls it out just a little bit, and it shines brightly in the sun.
Is this a Hearthstone?
No, it's not a hearthstone.
What is it?
This is a rope of entanglement. I think that's what it's called. Puts it back in the rope.
Can I have a?
You just hold that in your robe.
Yes.
Can we have a moment? I bring.
Give us a moment. We like your idea.
We gotta talk about it.
Yeah. Can we make a hut so they can't hear us? Or does that thing don't?
They could hear through it before. I can do the 3-way relay if you want.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
It's gonna be so mentally exhausting for David.
I give.
Let's just do it in front of them like this.
Be like.
Okay, we're ready.
No. I mean, okay.
Yes.
I mean, why not both?
Why not both?
I mean, let's just kill them, take the rope, and then get the shield too.
Yeah. Why don't we tell them?
Do you think we can kill him
I don't know if we can
in
kill
broad
them.
daylight like this?
I think we have a better chance in broad daylight than dark
Because
night.
because if we say no, they're gonna try to kill us, and they're gonna try to use that thing to entangle us.
Yeah, I don't think they're just gonna let us go. So
It's Fight Club time.
Can we convince them for them to give us the
Yeah.
item?
What if
I
I
wanna
slip
examine it.
some knockout into the bowl of oatmeal?
I already ate it, man.
All of it?
Mm-hmm. All the 6 bowls.
They slip that shit up. Okay. What's the strat?
I say we're not. If we say no, and they're not gonna let us leave.
let's see if we can get them. We want to check it's authentic. We want
Yeah.
to examine it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
We
right.
also need consider we need to get the Hearthstone.
Yeah.
We're assuming it's in the cabin.
We're assuming.
Is that a big assumption?
Could be in their robes. Could be in the cabin.
All
But
right.
it'll be here. Should we bring it up?
No.
Then no.
It'd peak our alignment.
Yeah.
Tip the scale.
So we actually really like your plan. We're thinking about going with it, but
We need a demo.
we want a demo of that. Why don't you use it on number 2?
You're pointing at Adia?
No.
No.
No, one of the wishes.
I'm assuming there's like 1, 2, and 3.
They look at each other. No.
Okay.
All right, shit's probably fake then.
Phony spider string.
Don't kill unicorns for.
Yeah.
painted golden
I'm sure.
rope.
I'm sure you guys. If that actually worked, y'all would have just done the work yourselves.
Pathetic.
They look at each other. At this point, everyone can basically see what Hans sees now. The 2 superimposed images. If you've ever done, like, you know those things where you have an image on one side and an image on the other? It's really fast at first.
Yeah.
But now it seems to slow down. So you get these 2 very different images blinking.
It's like one of those art where there's 2 images, and once you see the other one, it kind of keeps switching back and forth.
Yes.
Okay.
So, first was the normal cottage. These normal looking women. The bowls of porridge in front of you. And now you're able to see what this other image that you couldn't was. The entire area, entire clearing right here, is dead. The grass is burnt and blackened. There's limbs, human and otherwise, festooned on the ground. The stream is thick and black.
Oh, God.
The cottage is not a cottage. It's a
hut.
skeleton of a hut made from bone. Skulls hang from the rafters. The pot is also made from bone, just fused together. Boils.
Oh my
The
God.
rancid smell hits all of you at once.
Oh,
The bowls are dripping with entrails and blood.
glad we didn't beat that.
The women in front of you are no longer women. Their skin is this midnight blue-black. That's why you couldn't see them before. They have horns, curling kind of out of their heads. Long, scraggly black hair with entrails and bone tied into it, braided into it. They're wearing raggedy red robes, barely covering anything. Their fingers are twice as long now, with almost just as long claws attached to them. Their eyes are yellow.
Kate's face.
Their teeth are sharp and black.
Ugh. All I say is, woo. Bet your mama puked at the sight of you when she first saw you.
One of them is their own mom.
I know.
Instantaneously, all three of them
Go after him.
do this.
I'm gonna die.
Wait, what prompted this?
Oh, we taunted them that they can't kill the unicorn themselves.
And you were also not accepting their deal. Wisdom check, wisdom check, wisdom check.
Oh, time for me to fail.
Looks like I'm using hero points. Oh, nice. 18.
Our
17.
official 20.
Good.
Sorry.
Everyone now, roll for initiative.
Dun, 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 dun. Let's kill some hags.
9.
Oh my god. 16. Do, 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 do.
6 plus 7 is 13. I always get 13.
See you next time. Oh my god. Did I actually win initiative?
Possibly.
14.
Oh,
Sorry.
I might have.
No, you're fine. Thank you.
Da-na-na,
And Charlie.
9.
I did win initiative. That's a rare.
Roll again, please.
16.
Alright, and... Okay. Rewrite this real quick.
Jusan, Hanzu, Hanzu, Jusan.
Like that.
Nice sketch.
Sure.
Yeah.
Who's that? Oh, is that the unicorn?
Celeste Bella Bella.
Celeste
Celeste unicorn.
Essentially.
I like fawn. Alright, okay.
Oh, I love how did I write Kate off? She is definitely not Kate
The
off.
third... Do they all share this?
Can I borrow your pencil?
Ah, son of a bitch, they do. Okay. The third one looks at Charlie. And her eyes go from a yellow jaundice to pure black.
That's gross.
Charlie the dog. I need a lollipop for this battle.
Make a wisdom saving throw, Charlie.
17.
Thank you.
Okay. Adia, what do you wish to do? Nothing
Okay.
happens to you.
So there's the three of them in front of, like, how far away are they? Like,
Hero points.
10 feet.
10
Wisdom check
feet.
If that.
if necessary, I think.
Okay. No metal on them, I assume.
No, none at all.
Basically, except from that one time, you've made sure that all of our opponents do not have any metal on
Yeah.
them. It makes me sad.
We've had actually quite a few had metal on them. Just never used it.
Ja, I use True Strike to find out what are their weaknesses. And True Strike. What are their weaknesses?
When does a bard get a bonus action?
So, weaknesses, right?
Yeah. None.
No weaknesses.
Damn it.
But you do get the advantage, though.
Okay. I get an advantage on attack next turn.
Yes.
Alright.
Cade.
I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at the 2 on the side.
Okay.
Double plane.
Sorry.
Double plane? Or, like, never mind. Ignore.
So that is 24 and 21.
Both hits.
9A1.
I wonder if they're... I can cast Silence. If need be.
That'll be...
6.
I gotta just check my
And
spell
7.
here because I forgot to write it down.
Okay.
And as a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I cast Hex on the one in the middle.
Which does what again?
You place a curse on a creature that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target.
Well, I have
I
some
don't know if
of
they're
that.
resistant to that.
I have some.
They also will have disadvantage on checks of charisma.
Nice.
Cool. Excellent. Next.
And I can move it to a different one if they
Die.
take it.
Next is Hans.
Macho Man Hans von Payne. I take out both of my weapons. I run at the one who was stirring the pot
Okay.
initially because I don't like her.
You should tincture things to knock them out.
Inspiration.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Roll the nat one. Fuck that. Nat 20. No. It's a 16.
They're surprisingly quick. And a strike is not easily, but still nonetheless dodged. By the way.
Except they don't see my second strike coming. Backhand.
Oof.
Which is a 25.
They do not see that coming.
Kit.
Get sneak attacked.
Why?
Are they near any of my allies?
Was it 5 feet or 10 feet?
You said 10.
5.
Okay, it's 10 feet. You're right.
Yay. 11 plus. Oh shit! Level 7, baby. That's 4d6. 11, 17,
That's 3 6s
23,
in a row. Oh,
28,
What the fuck?
30 damage. Slashing.
holy shit.
What are these again?
Huh?
What are you attacking with? You have
I'm
numbers
attacking with a dwarven +1 short sword.
for both, or is it dual wielding? I'm trying to remember.
I have a rapier. I always attack with the rapier first and then my dwarven short sword.
Gotcha. What was the damage again?
30.
30.
6 out of 5.
Kyle doesn't like it.
I was doing math. Sorry,
I want to be nerfed.
Charlie.
Don't say that.
I want to use my knockout oil on I have 4 uses. I want to use it on 4 arrow tips.
Okay.
If I do that action, can I do extra attack after my action?
No.
So that would be my whole turn.
The attack is the action.
And I can't like do an action and then do a bonus, or I can't do the attack and then do a bonus action. But if I have I have action surge.
If you wish to poison 4 of them, I would consider that a reloading, so you can attack and do that as a bonus action. Actually, is that going to be... No, 4 tips, right? Let me think about this. No, it would have to be an action for this if it's 4.
So what if I dip one and then shoot? Just one at a time. Would that be a bonus action?
If you dip 1 and then shoot, you will shoot 1 knockout, but that's it. You can still do 2 attacks, but only one's going to be the knockout.
Okay, I'll do that. And I'll do action surge to dip the rest. Okay, I cast Hunter's Mark on the one, not the one of the ones that's not damaged.
They're all
Second.
damaged.
They're all damaged?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay, I cast Hunter's Mark on the one that just got pierced by a Dwarven Sorcerer +1.
Okay.
Okay, Sharpshooter. It is a 12. Okay. Extra attack, no sharpshooter.
Shit, that was knockout oil?
Yeah.
Go on.
What was before 16?
16?
My 16 missed.
Okay. Oh fuck, you already said missed. I'm gonna use my level 2 action surge to dip the rest of the 3 other uses of KO oil for my tips. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool. So I've got 3 KO arrows. Thank you. And that's my turn. I did nothing.
It happens.
You prepared.
You are prepared. Can I have a coaster?
Be
I'm gonna super
prepared.
use
So,
hero
one
points.
hag points at you, and you hear this crackling of ozone in the air. Make a dexterity saving throw.
16.
16. Alright. You're able to dodge most of the lightning bolt that comes from her finger.
Leaves a scar. Of course.
What?
Most. I really want to be attacked.
14 damage.
That's most.
The next one. Ooh, not this one. Who does she go after?
Charlie always gets focused.
Charlie always does. This one is going after Kate, actually. Dexterity check, please.
I love being attacked.
Can I add a
Because you
hero
have
die?
uncanny dodge.
Hmm?
I can add a hero die?
Yes.
14.
That's bonkers. You're a barbarian with the skill set of a rogue.
11 damage.
You're like you wake up like this.
Sorry, Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish
Okay.
I'm a rogue.
That
Stealth check.
is a... Sorry.
2d10 fire damage.
Oh, it's dexterity
Wait, did you
saving
skip
throw.
me?
Dexterity
It's
saving
their,
throw.
It's their turn.
Oh.
Hmm?
Oh, she's doing the hellish. Oh, I got it. Never mind.
One more time.
Dexterity saving throw.
18.
Damn.
Damn. Okay. 2 dexterous.
They're surprisingly
Long
nimble.
fingers.
And the one right in front of Hans
Yes.
looks at you.
The pot stirrer.
Hans smiles.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Damn.
Oh no.
We're doing this wrong.
11.
Alright. You find Sir. Alright, you're frightened.
Uh-oh.
And it is also.
Bad.
And now it's Adia's turn.
Okay.
I don't have. This restoration doesn't work for.
Is there anywhere I can take cover?
There is a tree 20 feet behind you.
Okay. I run towards that. I hide behind it. Sorry, guys. And then I use Ray of Frost.
Okay.
On them.
That is an attack roll.
Yes. That one.
Shit.
You sneeze as you.
Do I get frost coming out of my nose?
And you point straight up in the air as you do so. Phew! A squirrel falls to the ground beside you
My squirrel!
and shatters. Oh, I didn't. That was unintentional. I didn't,
Shattered.
Counter charm. It says
it was frozen.
60 feet.
Cade.
Advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot
Or
one in
no,
the middle
sorry.
twice.
Okay.
Why did I put a jet? I meant
So you have plus 8, so
disadvantage.
plus
I meant
8, right?
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Disadvantage on being frightened or charmed.
23 and 12.
That's useful
One
against
hit.
these guys.
What?
He's frightened.
Oh, I have counter charm, so they can't.
10.
They can't.
10
they,
damage.
Oh, sorry.
I managed. Did I hex the one? Did they pass that?
What's the hex do again?
They take extra damage if I hit them again.
Yeah, they take 1d8 necrotic.
You hexed the which one last time?
The one in the middle, and I shot that one.
Okay. Is
So-
it the saving?
They don't have a save. If I hex them, then they take damage when I hit them again.
Alright, then you need to roll again.
Sorry.
Okay. No, it was my bad. I was talking over you.
So what's counter charm?
No, counter charm is a bard feature. Within 60 feet, people have disadvantage on
Sorry.
getting frightened. I cannot. I have
Okay, 1d6.
It's passive?
disadvantage on being frightened or
4.
charmed.
Necrotic
Is it
damage.
passive?
What do you mean
It's
passive?
an aura? Like,
Huh?
it's
Necrotic
always
damage.
running?
Yes.
Oh!
4.
It's for bards.
Yo, so that means I get to roll again, right?
I'm really loath to do so, but yes, since it hasn't really affected anything yet.
No, I think it's just myself. It doesn't affect y'all. It's
Hold
just a bard
Hold up, I'm double checking.
thing. And if it is passive, yo, go for it. Where's my phone? There it is. I got it.
It's an action.
Hmm?
It's not passive. As an action, you can start a performance that lasts until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet.
Since I have spell sniper, it's 60 feet. All right,
60 feet, so it
I
is-
guess I'll just be playing counter charm.
We'll see if I can beat it.
Okay.
You have disadvantage on abilities and attacks. While the creature,
That blows.
yes, and is right in front of you. You don't have to run away, apparently.
You just can't approach the creature.
Can't willingly move closer to the source.
Whoa.
18.
So hit.
1d8. 6. 7. 11. 12. 13. Shit. Let's get him again! 14.
That hits.
That was piercing, by the way.
Charlie.
Okay, I've got.
Make a save.
Hold on. Yeah.
You get to do that at the end of every turn.
18.
Excellent.
Perfect. Okay, I am not using sharpshooter, but I have cast Hunter's Mark on one of them.
Okay, which one?
The one who was
This pot stirrer.
poked.
Gotcha.
Yeah, pot stirrer.
Come on, hit.
No Hunter's Mark. Or no sharpshooter. It's, hold on. 6 plus 8.
14.
14 plus 15. Okay, that's 1. So I have 2 arrows left. Come on.
How many hero points do you have left?
4.
6. Okay. I can do it. 13 plus.
15. The good news, you might take some small measure of pride with this. There's no Farmer Bob within the immediate vicinity.
I'm displeased.
There is Nibbles the Chipmunk, though.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding. There's no Nibbles the Chipmunk.
My forest friends.
Too many forest friends are already getting shit kicked right now.
Wow, those are some bad rolls.
Alright, which one? Which one? These two. What are these two going to do?
Alright, let's do it. Wait, now? Or no? Are you still calculating?
Nope, I've got these two hags.
Okay. Time for me to charm this place up. Counter charm. So I whip out Elliot and start counter charming.
Almost. I've got 3 hags to go through. But then, it will be your turn and you can counter charm.
Counter charm.
Doesn't that
What
so
vicious mockery?
dumb?
Basically, it makes them laugh uncontrollably to the point where they get prone.
What's the save? Charisma?
I believe so. Let me double
David.
check.
The middle one has disadvantage.
The middle one has disadvantage on charisma, and I beat my charm.
Okay, then do I need to do counter charm then?
No,
Not right
I
now.
don't think so.
Oh, okay.
What is it? 4th level. Oh, 3rd.
Vicious mockery. No thanks.
I think you can cast it up. You get
Maybe
one
it's not
d8 for every level you cast up on. You can use your bardic inspiration. Though.
Yeah. Creature of your choice that you can see within proceeds. Everything it the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh.
And that will no. No.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Oh, I
Did you do
cootered that out.
scared.
Does it? Oh, it is wisdom.
Oh, that's on
That's
the
bad.
3.
Yeah, I'm not wise at all.
It doesn't have to do with
Two.
your wisdom.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah, it's their wisdom.
These two, since one is going to magic missile you, one is going to magic missile you. So, first Charlie's. That's going to be 5.
There's no save? Okay.
Just straight
Automatic.
damage.
It's
5, 7,
automatic.
11 damage to Charlie.
It's like the mage version of Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, you still have to roll for Eldritch Blast. This is an automatic kaboom hit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to be a sorcerer.
2, 5,
That's dope.
7 damage to you.
Is magic missiles? Am I hearing anything when they're casting it? Do you have to speak to cast it?
Magic missile might be verbal. Yes, probably.
I think it's verbal.
Almost everything is verbal and somatic.
Okay, so if I were to do an action and then cast a spell as my bonus, as my extra attack, is that okay?
Spell or so they're separate actions.
Okay.
It's weird. It's confused. Like so, basically, your actions are attack, spell, manipulate the world, like move objects and stuff.
Okay.
Besides moving.
I thought you snapped at me.
The third hag is going to look at you. Oh, I can't remember what it is now. And garble some gibberish. Wisdom save, please.
Damn, what's all the wisdom saving throws? 16.
All right. Is it 12 plus? Just enough. That's all right.
What was that for 2?
You're fine.
What was it? What did you roll?
16.
That's pretty.
Adia's
damn
turn.
high.
Alright, time
The
to...
wisdom throws are too damn high.
The wisdom throws are too damn high. Okay, time to, huh?
I'm sorry, I'm
Oh.
singing a song.
Singing a song. Okay,
Kate singing a song.
can I do Thunderwave? Would that be a good idea?
Your friends are in the way.
Never
of
mind.
all of them.
Let's not do that. Let's put everyone. I probably can't. They're probably too high. I probably can't put them to sleep. I
An
can't.
attack spell that
So
doesn't
Ray of
have to go through
Frost.
us.
I thought you were gonna do counter charm.
Counter charm, but he's okay. He's out of his counter. Like he doesn't need the
Where it
counter.
What was
protects
the other one?
us.
Okay.
Just for one turn.
Okay,
Oh.
but that will do one more turn.
Yeah, it's one of my feet. It's not like a spell. It's just Yeah.
Bonus action?
No, it's an action.
Oh, it's just an action.
an action.
Okay.
But basically, it's like you're casting a anti-charm
ward.
bubble
Yeah.
on everybody.
Why not? I don't. It's
Okay.
not like my can do much damage. Yep. I go back. I am being like, let's counter this sticky situation, shall we?
Also, for next round, just remember you did True Strike, so you do have advantage on attack rolls.
No, it was just one time.
I think so.
But you didn't use it, did you?
Oh, I didn't use it when I tried
You
to
didn't
do.
attack.
No, I did try to do.
You not one did.
I nat
Ah,
wand.
you didn't
That's
use
why.
your
But you
advantage.
didn't use advantage.
Is it on a melee? I'll have to look it up. If not, you can re-roll it
Okay.
at this point because it's not
Okay, whatever.
damage.
Kate,
this way.
I'm gonna shoot the one in
Oh,
the middle
no,
again.
no,
Okay.
no.
That's hexed.
Oh, I need to get.
21 and
17.
17.
Both hits.
Okay.
8 and 7.
Plus the hex damage. 5.
Necrotic.
That's
Hans.
cool.
Time to die. 21.
Hit.
10. 16. 22. Get backhanded. 19. 4.
Is that 4 damage?
Oh my god.
Yeah, 4
Hmm?
damage.
4 damage, alright.
Yeah.
That's a lot of stabs.
Then I wanna move back 15 feet.
Okay. Charlie.
Okay, I have one more arrow with knockout oil. I'm aiming for the soup lady.
The soup pot.
Good God!
Stop rolling that D20.
Is that dice
Please.
cursed?
I don't know, maybe it's the curve. of
That's
this.
15 though. That's 15 though, right?
Yeah, I know.
I have that
yeah.
tray if you want to use
15
it.
plus. Is it 8? 6 plus 8 is 15?
6 plus 8 is 14.
I take no responsibility.
14 plus
I thought you had a plus 9. Oh, I nerfed you.
16. It's not a fucking hit. Okay, well that's all my knockout oil.
That's too bad.
That's why the hero dice. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Try to shoot again.
Sharpshooter.
Whew. Not gonna use a hero dice. This is 2. 2 plus 8.
Oh. 10?
Yeah.
No.
Even with max hero dice, I wouldn't hit it.
No.
We all have those days, Charlie.
Yeah.
18 hits, 16's a miss. I don't know about 17.
So that was Charlie.
Yikes. That's
The
6
second
misses.
hag is going back to. He's not really afraid of Charlie right now. Wisdom check.
You hexed my dice.
Come at me, baby.
I did not.
Some backhand hex.
I would never hex Charlie.
16.
Just enough. That's a shame. That would have been fun.
You're rolling really well.
You really are. Thank you.
What next? What are they gonna do? Hag number 1. How many spells do we have left? Ugh. Bugger all.
How many spells do we have left?
Oh, if only
Oh,
I could be
fuck
shot
this.
by a spell.
I'm gonna silence him next round.
One's gonna come. Who's closer? This is why I wish I had my map. We don't know who's closer.
We're all by the river.
Yeah.
and
Going towards
Crossroad over here.
towards Cage, because Cage is actually the bigger threat right now.
Yo.
Yeah, they've.
I mentioned she has finger-length claws.
You did mention that.
Yeah. You did, I remember.
Yeah.
They're very
I'm super
dexterous.
not interested in that.
Where's this die?
Super dexterous.
It's probably not enough.
Super
How many attacks does she have? Just one?
dexterous.
Expialidocious.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
thing's
that's
a
not a hit for you.
beast.
Unless your AC is 12.
Sorry?
I
No.
said, yeah.
It's
14.
big.
The other one
Introduce
goes
first.
towards Charlie.
Is this realistic?
What's your AC?
17.
You're having a bad day, dude.
I just want to get hit.
Not either.
If you didn't roll as well as you did, you'd be out of the fight. Just
my God.
FYI. And not in a good way either. You wouldn't like it.
Charlie's always focused, and I'm always taken out of the fight.
13.
Makes
13.
me want to cry.
The last one. The hell kind of
Sorry.
Jake-legged...
I'm gonna get wisdom thrown.
Ah, this is booty.
Dude, that dice is out.
Two.
Throw it out.
3 2s in a
Throw
row.
it out.
Jail it. Jail it.
Jail
That
it.
dice is
Alright,
done.
the last one is actually
Stop
going to
trying.
do something.
It's 4 2s. in
That
a
dice
row.
is done.
That's
These are
a new
different
one.
It's on
Use the
timeout.
green one.
Wisdom check on you. You're doing a lot of damage and they want...
I want to be Fireball. 16.
Jesus. H.
You're just wise enough.
Apparently, of all people.
You're like,
Sufficient.
Alright, yeah, they're
Hi.
running out of spells here. Adia.
Alright, should I continue playing the charm? Counter charm.
I want
You wanna
to
get in the
viciously
fight.
mock them.
Okay.
mock him.
I'd be like, this is an oldie but a goodie. You guys are so ugly that even a doppelganger can't copy that. Oh!
Boom.
That's a burn.
What level are you casting it on?
I only have one level 4 spell, and I don't really get
What does it do when you upgrade it? Is there
Adds
an
a
advantage
D8.
upgrade?
D8. Should I use it as a, I mean, that means I wouldn't be able to use invisibility until I'm long
Do
rest.
a level
fine.
3 spell.
I think we're fine with that.
If we get out of this, we're gonna tiny hut and have a sleep.
Okay, so
Yeah.
4d8. They go.
Vicious Mockery?
Or it's a hideous laughter? Where's it hideous? This is Mercury's mockery. I
No,
have,
this
Mockery.
is
I have
scream
history.
insults.
I have history.
Oh, am I
History.
wrong?
Hideous laughter.
Or is that the one that like you tell a joke and then they
Oh,
can't stop
sorry.
laughing?
It's a D4.
It's a D4.
2d4.
Yeah, it's 2d4.
You don't
Oh,
You don't upgrade it.
Yeah. Never mind. Then-
Still? It's
No.
not bad, because they have disadvantage if they fail the wisdom check.
Fine. All right. Let's do it.
yeah. It's
that was
actually-
such a good burn. You
It's
can't
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good
yeah,
now.
yeah. It's an oldie but a goodie.
Alright,
Okay.
you don't have to roll anything. These guys.
Come on. Come on.
They're gonna pass.
What's your...
14.
What? My wisdom? Or
what's
charisma?
Charisma.
15.
So plus 3, 8
Eight.
plus 3 plus... Yeah, it's 14. No, they fail.
Yay!
Roll 2d4.
Yay! Point. 3.
2d4.
D4, D4.
Oh,
The
D4.
triangle one.
Triangle, pyramid.
Okay.
Hit pyramids.
3. 4.
Nice.
7 psychic damage, disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Which one are you aiming at? Left, middle, right?
Let's go with middle.
Okay. Alright. Kate's turn.
Yeah. How long has it been?
It's been about 4 rounds, I believe.
I'm gonna shoot the one in the middle again.
Are you taking out the big guns? 16 and 17.
One's a hit.
Now we know.
It's gotta
8.
be 17.
Eight.
Damn. That's.
They're nimble.
They're wearing like no clothes.
Plus 1.
They're agile.
Thank you.
How's she looking?
They're slashed up and scarred, but they've got tough hide. So they're bleeding. It's smelly and
bloody.
gross. It's black blood. Charlie.
These guys are
Not sorry, not
so
Charlie.
goth.
Hans.
Yes.
Should I cast silence next round?
Go for it.
Is that cool?
I'm gonna run at the one I've been beating up.
Okay.
17.
Hit.
8. 15. 18. Let's roll one. Crit! 21. 3. 21 damage.
Color
And-
I can see it.
Cade.
Your card.
Don't look at it.
I don't mean to. It's just like I just glanced. I was like, oh.
Charlie?
That's fine. Charlie.
I'm gonna cast silence. It's
Okay.
a 20-foot.
Just
That means
straight cone.
We can't talk either.
We're
It's
behind.
like a 20-foot radius.
Am I behind him?
But I can locate
guys are
it.
on the side.
I can pinpoint.
Yeah, you can point where the.
Okay.
That's
so
true.
it stretches out around them. And we're outside of it.
Okay.
So they're silenced. I don't think they have to have a save.
Shut up!
So cute.
That was adorable. So they're just gonna run at you.
Yes!
Just imagine this. Charlie's like, boo, boo, boo.
Let's see. Let's just do this. One's going after
it is
Charlie.
that fast.
Yeah.
In real time.
Misses. Goes after
They're
Cade.
laughing at me. I'm like,
That's a godly power.
super good against
Hits
casters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Talk about shut down in an instant.
16
I'm surprised you
damage.
haven't used it on a deal yet.
I might have to.
And the last one. In an act of desperation, this one, the one you're with, is bloody and bruised. Wisdom check.
Come on.
16,
on.
watch this. 15.
Hero die.
It's a 1. 16.
Okay. You make it.
You have to
How many
make-
hero die do you have left?
2.
Alright.
We have 7. I've used 5.
I know, which is it's funny
I've not used
because you
hero
guys have
die.
no idea when you're leveling up again.
It was actually a 2.
We're like
It's okay.
fucked on that dragon fight. Anyway.
I haven't used
fine.
any of mine.
I mean,
Alright. Adia.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. Just roll.
I know the song.
is that?
I know the song you're
I know
talking
that
about.
song.
It became like a Reddit thing, but I knew it from camp, and it was really weird. Sorry, back.
It's the Draenei dance. Based off
I have the
of that
song.
Turkish guy.
I have the song. Anyway, time for
We
me
don't
to.
need it.
I have to play it. Time for me to vicious mockery again to the person that was lunging after
Oh,
you.
did they have disadvantage on that roll?
No.
They should have.
Why?
Vicious Mockery gives you disadvantage on the next roll.
Oh, the one that wasn't attacking you.
Oh, okay.
It's attacking and already missed, so.
Yeah.
And that's a miss, so 2d4.
Yay.
I've made a huge.
Oh,
Lots
that's
of
right.
these
No, I know. I keep wrong. 4. 4.
Nice.
Yay.
max damage.
Where is
I
that
made a huge
song?
mistake
Why?
I
What?
have the song.
bringing up that song.
Cade.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Am I in the silence cone?
You should have those.
You can just like.
You can step out of it. Technically, there two
I
of
don't-
them were right up on you, so you kind of cast it on yourselves as well.
Okay. I cast Eldritch Blast at the. Which one's in front of me? The one that was in the middle before?
See.
Oh, that is
Yes.
the
Okay.
problem.
I back
But
up
it's-
and shoot Eldritch Blast.
Because it's
Boom,
people
boom.
in
Let's do it.
locations adaptable. If it's like small close quarters, yeah.
20 and 15.
One's a hit.
Not a hit.
What the fuck? I thought I had it. Sadness.
10 and 8
So 18.
plus 5.
Why was it 2d8?
Then,
Sorry.
Hans.
Why did you roll 2d8?
I rolled d8s. These are d10s.
Oh, why did you roll 2d10s?
Oh, sorry. I should have rolled 1.
It was the yellow one.
Helps me none.
Just take off 5 or something.
Okay, I was going to take a 5. That's fine.
You gonna die. That's 20 unnatural.
Unnatural.
8 plus 5 is 13. He's on a roll!
It's a 4.
Literally. 15 plus 8 is 23. Plus 7 is 30. Hold up. Left hand. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so just a rapier. Alright, that's enough. Some really good rolls. Really good rolls. Your rapier goes through her throat.
I want that golden silk.
And it just spurts out. This isn't the one with the golden silk. This one just looks really surprised and shocked and ugly. A satchel falls out of her sleeve. Tiny satchel. Looks like it's made of skin.
Catch it. Using my bonus action.
No, there's no way. Because you're going to have to like either sheath something or... Actually, no. I'll let you catch it with your short sword. That'd be fine. You catch it. I don't know if you want to touch it or not. And she just collapses to the ground. Dead.
Woo!
Charlie.
I want to hit one.
Go.
Really badly.
Go for it.
I'm not doing sharpshooter.
Disadvantage. One's next to you.
You can
Okay,
you can
then
move away.
Then I shoot at the one that's not right next to me.
If anyone's near you, get disadvantage.
You can move away.
I'm gonna
It'll
move
be an
away.
attack of opportunity,
I'm moving away.
but you can always
Bring the pain.
What's your health at?
do that. Nope, misses. Swipes it too. Swipes it there.
Nice. 29. Okay. No sharpshooter.
Come on.
17.
Oh, no.
That's a hit?
17.
That's a hit.
17! Yes! Woo! I
thought that was a
honestly
6.
forgot what my damage dice are. I haven't done anything in so
It's
long.
1d8.
Hans took all of your good rolls.
It's 1d8 plus 1d8 plus 1d6. Are you
I'm
okay?
surprised I got that.
He forgot how to roll a d8.
It's
6.
a 10 plus it's damaged.
Colossal
Yes.
Strike.
They're all damaged.
Colossal Slayer. Okay, 11.
11 plus Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
13. Bonus action. That's 13 damage on one.
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot for the same one again because
Okay.
I'm hungry. It's 18.
That's a hit.
6 plus 10. 10 plus 3. 13.
Okay. Cool.
Alright.
Poom poom.
26.
Stomach full of arrows, or at least two. These two
They're like,
hags,
wow, you can actually hit something.
they disappear.
No!
Boom.
No.
Oh, damn right they do. They ain't dumb. You see them. They hoofing it.
I see him, guys. Follow me.
Can we hoof it after them?
They hoof it right through a tree.
Oh,
Oh.
They're ethereal.
they gone. They gone?
They gone.
Kid.
No. Let's raid their shack.
Let's check the shack.
Shack. Alright.
Perception check.
Damn it.
Is this shack booby trapped?
No, it's not.
Oh,
Surprisingly. There's
And then we're gonna burn it down.
there's things
Probably safe.
There's things there. There's black candles with black flame.
Any books?
No.
There we go.
Yeah.
I found the song.
No.
they're not well read.
They're not readers.
No, they don't need to read, quite frankly. There's fetishes all over the place.
They're into that kinky stuff.
Anything cool looking I can steal?
The fetishes are cool looking.
Can I take
Foot
one?
fetishes,
Can I take one?
Sure.
bondage,
A
S&M,
little bone one.
Leather
Looks like
mask.
it's like a voodoo doll made of bone.
Cool.
a gag.
There's some other stuff made of like stitched skin and flesh.
I don't want that.
The sack that you're still holding with your sword is made of stitched skin.
Ew.
Ew, can I slice it open
Yes.
surgically?
Yes. Out tumbles a green stone.
Heartstone.
It looks like a rupee from The Legend of Zelda. Fist-sized.
Do we know what
I-
it is? Perception check for what it is?
Roll a perception check.
Oh my god, Charlie.
There's the stone. It would be
It's a physical object.
it would be investigation.
I can.
6. I'm going to pick it up with my
I'm
glove.
very interested in the doll and not looking at the stuff.
I pick up it with my glove.
Okay. It's surprisingly light.
I'm gonna put it in my safe robe pocket,
This
where I used to keep my scroll of pedigree.
okay.
It's not in a satchel of skin.
That's good. So it's cool. You can still feel it through the pocket, not in a bad way. Just cool. Everything else is just really gross and smelly.
Hey, Dia, can you start a fire?
I can. If you got some. Sure, I can try.
Heat metal.
Heat metal.
No,
Prestidigitation?
prestidigitation.
Oh, yes, I can.
You can just start a fire.
Yes.
Anything flammable.
Yes. I will start a fire. Pew!
The shack. What did you roll? Just out of curiosity.
Not have to roll
Yeah,
prestidigitation.
two.
Doesn't
No.
it just happen?
No,
No.
but she rolled and she rolled a 2, so it's going to be a slow fire.
Sorry,
I
guys.
blow on it.
But it's
Oh, I can cause flames to brighten with thaumaturgy.
You can use it.
I can't start a fire,
to-
but I can enhance
wait. Is
the
it
fire.
to brighten?
Yeah. So I'm encouraging the flames.
The flames are brighter, but not hotter.
Uh huh.
But it still burns down. Like you guys are like kumbayaing outside of a hag's burnt husk of a cottage.
Nice.
Like
What?
Then I want to pee on it.
you pee on it. Life goes on.
Shall we put should we put a bean on here? Down here?
Well, we didn't.
I don't
Finish
think
our
we're ready
mission.
for a bean. We should have a nap.
Nap.
What is that stone? That's not the heart stone?
I think it
If
is.
someone wants to roll Arcana.
I can't.
Oh, I can do. Well, I can identify magic.
Did you
It's
just say
It's
magical.
Arcana?
16.
It is magical,
Yes.
actually.
Okay.
16.
It's magical.
This looks to be
16.
a heart stone.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
so-
convenient.
All right. Shall we?
Got it.
Shall we take a pause?
Yeah.
I guess so. It's 9:30. It doesn't feel.
Hey
like
guys,
it.
do you want me to?
Yes.
Make a hut.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, we want him back.
Yeah.
Come back for seconds.
We want that
We
shit.
can go
Bitches.
like 20 feet away. I want to make it on
Is it
the
gonna
hut.
smell bad?
I mean,
Yeah.
they're not going to come back.
No,
I'll
it
tell you
makes the
that right
floor.
now.
It makes the floor.
Do not
We should
assume that
order-
all creatures are mobs that will attack you until they die. These creatures are actually really intelligent, and you guys got lucky on your saving throws big time.
I'm gonna hunt him down.
Okay.
Good.
Hag hunter.
If you want, that's cool. But I'm gonna sit
gonna be
here in my
hard
hut.
Hans
Do you want in or
Hag
not?
Hunter.
I'm casting this thing. Do you want
Hag
in or
Hunter
not?
Hans.
Gotta be
I don't
in
want
when
to
it
do it in
comes
this
up.
smelly
I can't
place.
skip
Let's
on
just
that.
move.
We
Kids
went
watch
over like
football.
we went over like a little bit.
All right, let's go back to you.
Let's go back to
Baba
unicorn.
Yaga.
So
Celeste.
Celeste Bella Bell.
Did you take any damage? Because I have 30 health and I want to take a nap.
Yeah, we're resting.
I'm the only one
Zero
that-
damage.
Zero
long
damage.
rest or short rest?
Short rest.
Short rest is hit die.
Can we do long rest? Is
You
Is
can
it a
do
big
long
deal?
rest if you want.
Let's
but
rest longly.
Where do you wish to do so? That's the
in the
question.
tiny hut.
In a
Here.
tiny hut.
It's not going
A
to smell
little-
in the tiny hut.
Back where we had camped before.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's pretty
close.
close.
Nearby.
Okay, long rest.
Thank you.
I need to figure out
I want my HP.
how many days. One,
We wake
two,
up to hear a thud. A deer
five,
is running to our invisible
6.
hut.
Celeste Bella.
Head
I can't
cracked.
kill any more critters. I've had enough.
All right.
The critter killer squad.
I used my hero.
They call us
I
the
used my
harm
hero die
squad.
very wisely.
Just remove one seed.
Yeah, the harm squad.
We're now in the harm
I used
squad.
my hero die rather quickly, but in dire situations because I normally don't roll well.
'Kay.
I just rolled sufficiently today. Literally
I used one today.
sufficiently on everyone.
Yeah.
My last roll was even a 15, and I hero died to a 16. It was actually a 2 out of 17.
I was not wanting it hard tonight. Ugh.
It happens.
It happened.
Yeah.
Arigato.
That was
So you
one of
guys are
those
gonna head
communal
back to the
dice. Didn't you
unicorn.
have the
We're gonna go back
unicorn?
to
This is from
Charlie's
the-
long distance cousin. Charlie the unicorn, or
this that we
Celeste
had in
Bella.
the first campaign.
Charlie's
Just
so
hold on to it for
distantly
now.
removed from the unicorns.
Charlie just wants to
not
suck on
you.
unicorn blood. Like,
Yeah.
Not you. I'm not talking about
Regardless.
you. I'm talking about YouTube Charlie
Sleight of
Unicorn.
hand.
Or Adventure Time Unicorn. Because he looks like he's from Adventure Time.
Would you sleight of hand unicorn blood for me?
now you got to remember, sleight of hand does not mean
They won't.
like
Draw blood from
drawing blood from a creature.
We should be like,
Knock
here's
him out.
a stone.
Knock
we
him
want
out.
the shield and just a little blood. Just a little bit. You need a checkup. We got to take this to a doctor. Just make sure you're really okay.
You guys can figure out the negotiations
I'm gonna go
for
with that
next
route.
week.
Is it totally dumb to like search unicorn blood D&D 5e
Yeah.
Google?
Yeah.
That can't do it.
Can't do it.
Go rest experience.
Slightly meta, and also probably not going to be accurate for what I have in mind.
Okay.
It's like looking up how to kill a boss before you get into the fight. Like, at least die.
You gotta remember, homebrew.
Homebrew.
Yeah.
So
we're in
all,
it.
all the
I
rules.
like it.
What's homebrew?
Homebrew basically means I make this shit up as I go.
Keep your Hans clean on the next one.
Oh my god.
Nat 1. That's just